happening?
Yeah.
So what's happening right now?
Nothing. Hell of f***ing traffic out here. All this lovely shit don't be jumping off till a little bit later.
Yeah, bitch, you got to move around and go.
I've been walking.
Yeah, bitch, you better try to go give me some motherfucking money on instead and stop playing games.
Tony, I'm not playing no games.
Well, bitch, you got some money right now?
No, I haven't broke. Tony, only been off for an hour.
Bitch, I wouldn't give a f***. Bitch, you was out for 5 minutes, so you better go give me some motherfucking money, bitch. Go fire some hoe. You better do something, bitch. Go look somewhere. Alleys, understand me, stoves, airwell.
Okay.
All right, bitch. I'ma holler at you then, man. You know what I'm saying? Go on, how long you been? Don't let me slow you down, bitch.
Okay.
In a minute.
I gotta learn to talk to my bitches like that. Bitches. Good morning, everybody. What's happening? So many thoughts on my mind. I don't know where to begin. I've got a huge show for you today. Alan Thicke will answer trivia questions so a listener can win special favors from Bridget the Midget. Gossip Game with David Hasselhoff. Also, a man who wrote a book on why Russian women are better wives than American women. I would like to know if that is true. And why. I would like to know that. But also, just a million things going on. Including the fact that George W. Bush, the new allegations that he had a drunk driving rap. Nothing in the newspaper about what Larry Flint said on this show yesterday, that George W. Bush is a hypocrite, that he, in fact, is responsible for getting a girl pregnant and getting her an abortion. Now, I can't believe, I have put in more calls to the George W. Bush organization. Gary spoke to them. When's the last time you spoke to him?
3 o'clock yesterday.
And what did they say?
That somebody was going to get back to me. And I said, listen, I'm going to be leaving in a little while. Here's my pager. I keep it on 24 hours. Just page me and let me know. I'd love to have somebody call tomorrow. And the guy said, they're very nice.
Oh,
it's not like they tell you to drop dead. They're like, oh, we're going to get right back to you. But they
Well, they obviously don't have an answer, and that gives me reason to think something's up.
Well, somebody faxed me, and they said that they think that the drinking story is way better than the abortion story, that maybe that they would rather have the drinking story out there instead of the abortion.
You hit it right on the head.
That's what I was thinking, that the drinking story, they're floating.
Let me tell you something. Everyone is accusing the Democrats of releasing this information. I don't buy it. I believe the Republicans released it because the abortion story would rock the election.
Right. I agree with that.
And I'm going to tell you my thoughts on all of the drinking and why it's a troublesome story. I'm going to tell you why it could potentially turn into a problem. I will point out some things about it. It's no big deal that a teenager, he was almost a teenager at the time.
30 is a teenager.
Oh, was he 30?
He was 30.
Oh. Well, except in Jackie years, that's teenager.
Well, didn't you think it was weird yesterday?
Well, I said in the paper, they say, well, it was a youthful indiscretion. I'm like, wait a minute.
He was 30. Well, let me say something. That's what, when I saw youthful, I thought he was a teenager.
Howard, did you see that yesterday he visited some rehab unit? I don't know. I heard the soundbite in the news, and he was very vague about it, but he was telling the people that were in rehab, I understand what you people are going through. I had my own incident with drinking. I wasn't forced to go anywhere, but I took care of things. And I'm thinking, Jesus, this guy's like sort of a loose cannon walking around, he cured himself of drinking.
I'm going to tell you about what the problem is with all this. Why it's bigger than you think it is. But I must take a break. My brilliance will have to be put on hold.
Oh, I agree with that.
And I will also be telling you how hours before Steve Allen died, this is in the paper today, literally hours before he died, he worked himself up to a frenzy about me and gave himself a heart attack.
No.
Is that true?
I'll read it to you from the paper. I am responsible for the death of Steve Allen. He worked himself up so big. He did a major rant about me, went to bed, and died. That is true.
Well, he did have a meal first. He had a last meal.
Right. The authorities are investigating me. Can you imagine? I will read all of this to you, but I have a million thoughts and a million things to say.
I don't know where you were at the time of his death.
I will also, exactly. I will also tell you why Marlo Thomas is a genius. We'll be back right after these words.
Hi, I'm Carrie, and I have vaginosis. Telltale signs of vaginosis are smelly discharge, itchy and irritated vulva, intercourse pain, and frequent urination. If you or someone you love has vaginosis, have them consult their doctor immediately. Thank you.
You know what I mean? When I walk the streets for Dolo. My name is Dirt Dog. I don't know about all the other rappers, Busta Rhymes, all. I ain't talking about all that. You know what I mean? I'm all about me right now. You know what I'm saying? I got love for them niggas, but nigga, please. You know what I mean? You know, don't with Dirt Dog. Put it that way. Nigga, please. Don't with Dirt Dog. Dirt Dog is not the one to be with. Straight up.
Yeah, don't F with Dirt Dog. And I understand where he's coming from for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I'll be honest with you. I like him. I like his attitude. I like Dirt Dog. And I don't F with him. And you can do what you want.
Follow the code.
Let's listen into a little voicemail before I get jacked up and start screaming about crap.
Hello, Mr. Delabate. My name is Detective Nig R. Hader. We're investigating the death of Steve Allen, and we'd like to call in that hook-nosed Howard for an interview, please. The murder is being classified as suspicious, and my partner, Kike E. Hader, has a feeling that Howard and Vince McMahon were in cahoots. So please contact me at 1-Hook-Nose, and I'd be happy to accommodate Howard's needs, but we do need to interview him because he is under suspicion. Thank you very much.
Howard, you know, you are the greatest radio personality in the history of radio. Nobody has ever been able to do what you've been able to do. But you and that big-tooth moron suck at radio contests. Your song parody contest was a disaster. Your find a porn star was a disaster. You're putting her at Scores? You might as well put her in the freaking Jumbotron in Times Square. Of course people are going to look there first. Scores, it's a joke. It's a joke. You know, maybe if you spend a little more time thinking about the show and a little less time trying to hide your girlfriend's identity from your wife and your kids, maybe the show would pick up a little bit. So either drop the contest, put a little more effort into the contest, or just completely drop it and stick to what you guys do best, making fun of Jackie and his 6 houses.
Anybody recognize the voice of Roger Clinton there?
Wow. I did not.
Hey, Gary, do me a huge favor. Pass this on to your boss, Toucan Sam, that I would wish that he rots in hell, and I hope the hell that he rots in smells like your breath. And while you're at it, why don't you go shove it up yours, too. Bye.
And now, the never before heard tape of Robin Quivers and Jackie Martling's One Night of Passion.
Oh, baby! Woo! Woo, Jackie! Woo! Oh, baby! Oh, Jesus! Woo, Jackie! Woo! Oh, my God! Oh, my goodness! Woo! Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, my God! Woo! Oh, 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 oh!
That is a great tape because, oddly enough, I know who's who on that tape.
I do, too.
Yeah.
I was shocked because there was a lot of similarity.
Right, but yet you know exactly what's going on. It's pretty amazing stuff.
Great actor. A lot of
talent. All right, let me get to a million different things in no particular order. First of all, it is reported in the paper today that at the last minute, George W. Bush now coming out that he had a drunken driving rap. And he's screaming that the Democrats released this at the last minute. I don't know why that should be an issue. Why not have everything? Everyone's screaming about disclosure. And
people scream about who let it out. I'm like, well, it was there.
Yeah, who cares?
If they could find it, let it out.
Now, let me tell you what's wrong with this. My feeling is that, and this is one of the raps I have against George W. Bush. And let me tell you something. He's not all bad. It's like Al Gore isn't all good and George W. Bush is all bad. But George W. Bush, for 20 years, a boy born into privilege, such privilege that he didn't even have to serve in Vietnam. He got out of that. And let me tell you, that ain't easy to do.
He didn't have to serve anywhere. He didn't have to have a job.
Nothing. For 20 years, this guy partied. Now, let me tell you something. I know for me, when I judge a person, to this day, I know guys like this, guys who are trust fund babies, who don't work. And you know what? I'm jealous of them. It sounds like a real good deal. I hated getting up this morning for work. On that alarm clock...
I'll tell you what you hated. You hated coming out of college and wondering if you'd be able to make a living.
Yeah.
Wondering if you'd ever be able to make a way for yourself in this world.
Well, what it drove me to neurotic compulsion and trying to control my world. I suffered from obsessive compulsive disorder as a result of it. So I know the pressures of having to make a living. We all do. Anybody who isn't born into privilege. All right. Now, there are some people, like some of the Kennedys, who were born into privilege and actually devote themselves to a higher cause.
They say, I got a good head start. Let me do something good for somebody else with it.
And there are people who are born into privilege like, hey, Donald Trump, who then become even bigger. And Ted Turner, I wouldn't even classify Ted Turner as being born into privilege because his father was bankrupt and killed himself. But there are people who are born into privilege who do something great. Now, the thing that disturbs me about George W. Bush is he was born into privilege, and for 20 years, he was not only a drunk, as it says here in the newspaper, and I can get over that. Hey, I had my problems with drugs. Not like this.
Yeah, you didn't have a problem. You experimented.
I experimented, like Einstein. But anyway, okay, if that was the only knock against the guy, fine. But for 20 years, this guy hung out on the party circuit. This is true. And he had 3 jobs. Each one of the jobs was running one of his father's oil companies. And each one of them, I think, got bankrupted.
He ran them right into the ground.
He ran them into the ground. Now, this is a seriously big indictment against a human being. So then, when they didn't know what to do with him, they let him run a baseball team. And the baseball team, under his tutelage, they traded Sammy Sosa.
Oh.
All right? Who would trade Sammy Sosa?
George W.
George W.
George D.W.I.
He put wine in the water cooler. You hear what I'm saying? Now, then we get an allegation from Larry Flint about abortion. But let me tell you something. I don't necessarily believe Larry Flint. But why can't the George W. Bush organization call me back and give me a straight answer? The same reason they couldn't give you a straight answer about his drunk driving.
Or his drugs.
Right. Because the man isn't straightforward. He's talking about cleaning up the White House and being honest. Now, here's the problem with the drunk driving rap. And so you understand what it is and put it into proper perspective. George W. Bush could have lied on many different applications. You know when you go for a loan or you go for a Visa card or you go for anything, they say, have you ever been arrested? Now they're going to go back and look if he wrote no. Because sometimes when you get picked up on a drunk driving rap, it's so much easier on these applications and forms to fill out the word no than yes, because it opens up a Pandora's box.
Case in point is Stuttering John.
Mm-hmm.
You say to John, have you ever been pulled over for drinking? Or you say, hey, have you ever been arrested? He'll say no.
Right.
Then you say, well, have you ever been pulled over for drinking? Oh, that you consider that an arrest?
Right.
You don't even consider that.
So he's no different than Bill Clinton, if that's the case. Now, I don't know. That's why it's an issue. So really, it could turn into a bigger issue. It depends on how it's handled.
I also like the explanation that you get. Why didn't you reveal this before? Oh, I just didn't want to tell my kids.
Mm.
You know, it's always the kids. We run and hide behind the kids.
But don't tell me about it. So
I just am always surprised that instead of standing up and saying, look, I was embarrassed, I didn't want to tell my kids. Kids.
At this point, his kids are 70 years old.
First of all, let me say something about that. He got arrested for drunk driving at 30.
Mm-hmm.
The summer later, he got married. He didn't stop drinking for 10 years after that drunk driving arrest.
Right.
His daughters would have been born and about 4 or 5 years old by the time he stopped drinking. Now, he stopped drinking because it became such a problem for him. And it was all right for him to be drunk every day of the first 5 years of his daughter's life.
Right.
But now he doesn't want him to know something about it.
Good point. So this is a seriously disturbed man. He had a lot of problems. And I'm not saying people can't rise above their problems. But don't say you're going to restore dignity to the White House
or
when
integrity.
if you've been lying about your drunk driving rap, and you certainly can't answer the abortion question if you're so against abortion. Anyway, I'm watching TV, and Marlo Thomas came on. Someone taped a
I think it was
Today Show. She did an interview on the Today Show. Now, I got to tell you something. I never thought anything about Marlo Thomas.
Didn't know she had a brain in her head.
Didn't know she could think straight. But she's married to this Yenta Phil Donahue, who really is doing a disservice to the public. Phil Donahue's screaming people should vote for Ralph Nader. And Marlo Thomas came on and made the following points. And I got to tell you something. She's a bright woman. In an ad-lib situation, she sat there and articulated exactly how I feel about Ralph Nader. She did a great job. My hat's off to her. I don't care if she's some dopey actress.
Not every actress is dopey.
Well, who knows? You know what? Listen, she's an old broad. She's in her 60s, but she got the face pulled back. Looks like she had a competent surgeon. She didn't look horrible. She looks a lot better than you. So,
Phil.
Everybody looks better. She's in her 60s?
I'm sure. She was that girl when, in the Depression.
When you were a baby.
Right. Anyway, Marlo Thomas gets on and says, look, Ralph Nader is a good guy. I agree. Ralph Nader is perhaps, to some people, and to me, a hero. The man challenged Detroit. He talked about the car industry. He's been a consumer advocate. He is a hero. He's a crusader. And she said, never mind that, though. Right now is the time to vote for president. If you're voting for Ralph Nader, you're doing some sort of wacky protest where you want to get a third party. She said, there's a place you can get a third party. You could make ballot. You could put that as an issue on the ballot, even during a presidential election. Do we want a third party? Something like this. But now is the time to elect a president. If you vote for Nader, you're voting for George W. Bush. And it's a cop-out. And she went on to say that, if you're going to, there are big differences between Al Gore and George W. Bush. Primarily a woman's right to choose. Also the environment, that George W. Bush appointed a guy from a chemical company to sit on the environmental board in Texas. A guy from the chemical company. It's like putting a fox in the chicken coop.
Oh.
You can't do that. But he did it. Again, it's a smugness. It's a disinterest. And she began to talk about Al Gore and George W. Bush, pointing out several other differences, mostly which is that the guy for 20 years was a drunk and basically ran his father's companies into the ground. He ran 3 oil companies. How do you run 3 oil companies into the ground? In Texas. No. And then you trade Sammy Sosa, which is the point she brought out on the Today Show. You trade Sammy Sosa.
What's wrong with you?
Right. Oh. Oil runs itself. I don't even know this guy's work history. That is disturbing to me.
The Beverly Hillbillies managed to make money with oil.
Yeah. After Jed found oil in the ground, he packed up the family. They moved to Beverly Hills. Mr. Drysdale, in essence, ran the trust fund for their money, and things ran smoothly. Jethro put on a dress and became Jethreen. And it still ran smoothly.
That's right.
So, here you go again. Who are you going to choose? Al Gore was born into privilege, but he had what I could see, a pretty interesting record of caring about the environment, writing books, being a politician. Went to Vietnam as a journalist.
Business, but he worked his way up the ranks. He didn't try to be president right away.
Right. So, I don't know. I ain't saying Al Gore is the be-all and end-all, but there is some things that need to be answered. And mostly, I don't understand why I called the Bush organization yesterday, and I asked them a very civil question. I said, is it true that George W. Bush got his girlfriend an abortion? And they will not get back to me on it.
And believe me, Howard, just like they know about this drunk driving arrest in the Bush organization, they're hoping it doesn't come out. And they know about this abortion thing, or at least the rumor that it's there, and they're running around skirting. They can't answer you. Don't you know they've already considered what to do about this?
Well, anyway, let me tell you something. Ralph Nader is a spoiler. What he's doing is wrong. Phil Donahue's a loudmouth.
Well, Phil's always been a loudmouth.
A loudmouth. And today, someone said to me, a friend of mine said, voting for Ralph Nader. And I said, well, then you're voting for George W. Bush. Okay? Now, let's move on.
Are you going to call the Bush administration?
Yes.
Campaign again today?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I will. I will do that today. Did it yesterday. No one got back to us. Did it as late as, late afternoon. No one gave Gary's pager, gave everything. No one will get back to us. I don't know what else to do.
Well, we have to keep calling.
Mm-hmm.
Because every day they don't answer, it's another day for us to speculate why they haven't.
Right. Nobody know the trouble I see. Yeah, hi.
Yeah, boy, I'd like to say I was kind of undecided. I thought both candidates were kind of wishy-washy, but this is the most persuasive argument I've ever heard toward Gore. Bro, you got to get yourself on Meet the Press. I think you could change the whole election, man. Can you get some?
I'll tell you, I was going to, the way Donahue books himself on these political shows, I was actually going to take action and do it, but I'll tell you the truth, I'm way too busy.
Do it, bro.
Donahue's
change the whole face of the country.
Yeah, Donahue's a retired guy. He's itchy to get on the air. After 5 hours on the air here, I'm downright dizzy.
Well, can you run this on the Saturday night show? Maybe people can get a last chance to see it before Tuesday. It's very important, dude.
All right. Thank you, Dave. Well, I am,
I don't know. Are you shirking your public duty?
I don't know anything about public, but I know something about duty. In fact, I used to poke holes in my underwear. See, this is where I lose credibility. After I do my political rap, I start talking about poking holes in my underwear and duty.
Underwear.
And
or your belt in the middle of it.
Yeah. Joe.
Yeah, how you doing?
What's up?
I'm a native New Yorker, man. I'm out here in Florida right now, right? And I've been calling all the stations down here, Channel 6, Channel 10, Channel 4, Channel 7. Now, it seems like all of them are not even interested. I bring up about the abortion situation, and they talk like it ain't even important to them.
Well,
like
people are ignoring it.
The Republican Party.
People are ignoring it, but can you imagine a party that's saying they're not going to, they want, George W. Bush has said, I will be the strongest opponent of abortion. I am against RU 486. I would work to repeal that. Get it out of the country.
Right.
I'm against Roe v. Wade. I'm against it. He says it proudly. He's proud that he's going to tell women who get knocked up that they got to sit and carry some baby. That they, of course, now we're wondering, did he take his girlfriend off to get an abortion? This is a question that must be asked before Tuesday. It has to be, and I have been calling.
This is your calling.
No one. I have found a mission.
Howard.
Now that Steve Allen's dead, I have a mission.
Howard.
I can get that off my plate. Yeah.
You really need to get on these people out here in Florida because these stations, it really sounds like they're controlled by the Republican Party. They're not even thinking it's interesting.
I got to tell you, I am so sick of this election. They got to get it over with.
He's got to win Florida. He's definitely got to win Florida.
Well, they started running 2 years ago, didn't they?
They ran 2 years ago. I'm sick of these guys. I feel like they served already. Why don't we make them both president? Let them duke it out. All right, thank you.
I'll call you back tomorrow because I got a tape of one of them that I got to go to work right now.
Go ahead.
The way she sounded when I talked to her.
Yes,
I'll call back.
That's good. Send me the tape, please. Thanks.
Call us tomorrow.
Please call me tomorrow. I got to talk to you again. I can't live without speaking to you. Well, let me tell you something. Here's a shocker. You got to hear this one. You're going to love it. Robin, get ready.
All right, I'm fastening my seatbelt.
You got to hear this. I open up the Daily News and listen to this. The headline is, Last Steve Allen Chat Blasted Stern. Okay. This is right before the guy died. Just hours before he died.
You were on his lips.
Apparently of a heart attack. The guy worked himself into a tizzy. Steve Allen used his last interview to say how unfunny he found shock jock Howard Stern, according to the reporter who visited the comedian at his Los Angeles office. He literally...
He was getting more vehement at his attack.
Because he had found something to talk about where they would actually write about it in the newspaper.
Oh, my goodness.
He latched his name onto me, one of the biggest entertainers in the industry. He latched himself onto me, and finally someone was paying attention to him. Stern has frequently criticized Allen as a humorless gadfly obsessed with rooting out what he considered vulgarity on the air. John Kalish interviewed Allen for National Public Radio. Portions of the conversation appeared yesterday in Variety. Talking about the state of comedy, Allen said Stern never in his whole life said anything the least bit witty or philosophically insightful.
So, in other words, he's saying that he listened to the show every day?
Yeah. Well, don't forget, he did try to do a radio show, and it flunked after 14 months.
If he listened to the show every day, he was one of those guys who didn't realize he was a fan.
Right. All he does is talk dirty, like some emotionally disturbed 14-year-old asking women to pull up their dresses. Let's remind everyone that Steve Allen used to request to be on my show all the time.
All the time.
All right. Now, is this any way to be successful? There was an enormous difference between what Lenny Bruce did for a living and what Howard Stern and all the other potty mouths do for a living. I like that Steve Allen is the judge.
But Lenny Bruce has been dead how long?
Yeah. And I've heard,
irrelevant.
Believe me, I heard Lenny Bruce's act, and Steve Allen wouldn't have liked Lenny Bruce's act. He put on the clean Lenny on his show. He didn't put the dirty Lenny on.
And just remember, Lenny went and married strippers, okay?
Lenny was always making a philosophical point. He was a social philosopher. In fact, he was a social critic, and some of his insights and some of his statements were brilliant. Allen said it was easy to get laughs with references to sex or drugs. Of course, Lenny, all his routines are about sex and drugs.
And dirty words.
Right. When the audience is shocked, it is very easy to make them laugh. No, it's not. So he just basically reduced me to a guy who's a potty mouth who says dirty words, and that's how I get an audience. That's why you tune in 5 hours a day for the last 20 years. Because you're retards. When the interview turned to religion, Allen described, and then he went into a whole thing. But his last rant and rave was about me, Howard Stern. And I'm glad. I hope I worked him into a lather. There's something wrong with that guy, and we're better off without him.
Suspicious, though.
So sad.
Because you came in and you said, you're going to be surprised about my feelings about the death of Steve Allen.
Yes, and I'll tell you why I thought you would be surprised. I wasn't glad to see him die. I was sad for him.
I think you were covering up more involvement in his death.
Oh, you think? Well, I want to be investigated. Sammy, hi, you're on the air.
Howard.
Yeah.
How are you today?
Good.
This Keith Olbermann guy here.
Who is Keith Olbermann?
He's a guy on Sports Center on ESPN. He was ragging on you this morning about saying Steve Allen's still funnier than you.
Well, listen, all the guys. What is he, a radio guy?
No, he's on TV. He does the Sports Center there.
Well, don't forget that guys like Keith Olbermann, I don't know Keith, but guys like Keith Olbermann who go on shows now and speak their mind and they're outrageous, they owe it all to me. No one was saying anything on ESPN or any other channel. Suddenly we gave birth to the Rush Limbaughs, and all the disc jockeys now have all this freedom, and they're free to give their opinions and talk.
But the only thing they're free to do is criticize you.
Yeah, you don't hear them criticize anything but me. Yeah.
I'm just going to explain to you who Keith Olbermann is.
I tried to get it taped for you, but I was kind of running around and I missed it. But
well, why is he trashing me?
He's trashing you because I guess he feels that the guy kibbied because he was ranting and raving about you. I don't know.
Well, listen, Steve Allen, I don't know Keith Olbermann, I could care less.
Right.
Steve Allen.
He wishes he has a fifth of the viewers you had listeners.
Of course. And also he wishes he had thought to speak his mind before I did. Everybody was sitting quiet on the radio.
May I say it's an honor to speak to you,
right.
King, this morning.
They're sitting and waiting for the TV station to give him permission to talk. What can I say?
About you.
Yeah.
You're the only person they're free to talk about.
Well, let me tell you something. I told you. Steve Allen was a sad, pathetic man at the end of his life. I ran into Steve a couple of times. He begged me to be on my show. I put him on 2 or 3 times. And then it was enough. It was the same boring monologue. I couldn't put him on. He was boring my audience. They tried to put him on radio. He bored the audience to death. They took him off after 14 months.
You know, I just listened recently to tapes of Steve Allen on our show, and it really is very tedious because he would write books that nobody bought.
Right.
And one book he was promoting on our show was this book called Dumped, which is about the dumbing of America. Because there was another rap with him was that he was so much smarter than everyone else, and that this country was getting dumber and dumber. But to sit and listen to him talk about this book, I mean, you couldn't just goof on him right there. And we would sit and listen to him and talk about the Jane would talk about how great Steve was. And it was very difficult to interview him.
Yeah, he's just a drone. And the thing was that he really had no ability. He hosted The Tonight Show for 1 year. That's what he did. 1 year, when nobody else was on against him.
You should have just stuck to writing songs.
He did. He was a bore. Even as a songwriter. He had one hit song. 7,000 songs, one hit song. That one song might have touched the public. Look. Listen, the guy's dead, thank God. Any performer who at the end, sitting and criticizing other performers and saying that they should be censored is sad. He's a sad, pathetic man. And that's the end of it. And Keith Olbermann can say what he wants. Exactly. I ain't gloating that Steve's dead. I'm just telling you the way it is. He was a sad, pathetic man who was desperate to be in the public eye. And he was a hypocrite. He was busy promoting on my show, and then when I wouldn't put him on anymore, he came out against me. And he was sad because he didn't create anymore. He critiqued. And his books were a bore. When he opened his mouth, nobody listened. He was a bore.
The only reason Keith Olbermann is on my mind this morning is because he mentioned you. I mean, nobody...
Of course.
That's Keith's problem.
That's Keith's problem. Keith's a nobody, too. Keith Olbermann is no one. He's nothing in the business. He hasn't made...
You have to explain who he is every time you mention his name.
He hasn't received his payday. Nobody's clamoring to get him on. He's nothing. He's garbage. And he's really sits and idolizes me. Thank you.
It's an honor to speak to you, my king.
Thank you, Sammy. F Jackie. I'll say it for you. Now, and somewhere Steve Allen is being put into the ground with that horrible toupee is. And the toupee will never disappear. He will be a skeleton with a toupee.
Somebody should be protesting. Save the toupee. That toupee is not dead. Why does it have to be buried?
The toupee is screaming to get out of the coffin.
on the tombstone.
Right. They should really bury him bald. And you know they're burying him with the wig. You know they are.
Of course.
That wig that looked like it was barely glued onto his head. And now I saw his son being interviewed. Now the son's in show business. He's going to try and get a movie made of Steve's life. And, you know, another bore fest.
That'll be
it. Someone's going to pick up on that.
What's it going to be in that movie?
Will Smith's going to play Steve Allen.
But then I'd go see it.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah, Jeff, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Howard.
Hi, Jeff.
Long-time listener to the show, but I have something I got to say here about this George W. Bush issue. You guys are making a point about something, and the media's making a point about something that happened 24 years ago.
That's not the point. The point is whether he lied about it.
He didn't lie about it, though. Have you ever heard him come out and say, no, I never got pulled over for drunk driving?
I said, you got to listen carefully to what I said, Jeff. They are now going to look into his past. If he filled out forms that said he was never arrested, he is a liar. And he's the same way Clinton lies. You understand? He's building a campaign on he's an honest man. If he had a drunk driving rap and he filled out forms that said he had never been arrested,
that would be a lie.
That is criminal. That's a lie.
If in fact
you can't excuse Clinton's lie. If you're going to base your campaign on that you're the guy who's going to bring back dignity to the White House,
right?
And you're the same liar Clinton is, you know. Don't be a hypocrite.
That's taking a big leap, though.
But it's not a leap.
It is a leap because you don't know whether or not he's done it or not. We know for a fact that Clinton...
Should we wait until after the election to
find out? So let's find out.
Well, hold it. Now, Robin, I hear you saying a lot of things in the background.
Now, let me ask you another thing.
But didn't you also say that we should forget about what Clinton did?
Why won't the Bush... Clinton was seriously flawed, but a good president. And let me tell you something. Bush might end up being a good president, but these questions should be asked. Now, let me ask you another question.
Howard, let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question.
Name one thing that Bill Clinton did for the economy. One thing that he personally did.
Yeah, for some reason it flourished for 8 years. I'll take that.
Name one thing that he personally did to guarantee that it did that.
He reappointed Alan Greenspan.
What's wrong with that? Alan Greenspan did a great job.
Alan Greenspan did it. Bill Clinton did nothing.
Bill Clinton got him.
Bill Clinton stepped in poop.
All right, whatever. So here's the deal. Listen, no politician's responsible for the economy. It has a life of its own. But let me tell you something. And this is important.
Go ahead.
How come, now you're a Bush supporter, answer this.
Go ahead.
How come when I call over to the Bush organization and I say to them, Larry Flint says that George W. Bush got his girlfriend an abortion. Now, you got to admit that's a biggie. If you don't see that as a hypocrisy, if he did that. And I'm not saying he did it.
Right.
Just answer the question. Did George W. Bush get his girlfriend an abortion? They are stonewalling me. They will not give me an answer.
Two things.
Tell me why.
Two things. I got two things to say about that. Number one, the day's not over yet. They may still call you.
Nah, baloney. I'll bet you. Want to bet?
They may.
Want to bet on it?
I wouldn't bet.
Why not?
Because I'm not 100% sure they will, but they may.
I'm 100% sure they will not.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Number two, if you were running for president of the United States,
okay,
and Larry Flint said something about you to that degree, would you want to entertain it with 4 days left to the election? I mean, even if
it was nothing to it.
Even if it's not true, why would you want to put that in somebody's mind?
Indeed, I would.
I would just say, no, I never paid for any abortion. I'm anti-abortion.
I would
That's
rip
all.
the credibility right out from under
I'll tell
Larry
you why
Flint.
they can't give me an answer. Now, they've talked to George W. about it. They have to approach him with this. I'll tell you why they're not talking about it.
Go ahead.
I think it might be true. And as soon as he addresses it, that's it, man.
I have to say so. I have to, I listened to you guys for years. I like your show. I love you guys. But I think to float that out there, that it might be possible for that it's to be true without hearing anything
I
either
didn't
way.
say it was true. I said just answer whether it's true or not.
No more irresponsible than the floating rumor that he did cocaine.
Right. Let me tell you something. Address it. What's the difference? He answered the thing about cocaine and said, I'm not going to tell you what I did. Now, that to me was a lame answer, but fine. He put it out there. I'm asking for an answer about this man is saying that he wants to reverse Roe v. Wade. If he wants to do it, I want to know if in his lifetime he has used abortion to get rid of a baby. If that's the case, he is a flaming hypocrite.
Well, let me ask you this.
I need to know that before I vote.
Let me put it this way. Let's say he had a girlfriend that got pregnant.
Go ahead.
Now, it's her right to go have an abortion, right?
Wasn't. It was illegal at the time, but go ahead.
It was illegal at the time that this supposedly happened?
Yes.
Had nothing to say to that then.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Now you see what I'm talking about. You see what I mean? You do?
You're brilliant.
Huh. All right. Put me in the office.
No.
Trevor, what's up? And by the way, the abortion question is more important to me than anything because that's something he can influence. And the drunk driving thing is important to me because I want to know if he lied on applications because he says he's such an honest guy.
Well, it's important to me because I look at Jackie every day, and I said, well, George Bush is Jackie.
Yes. And I would not allow Jackie dog catcher.
No.
Put her in the cabinet.
Trevor, go ahead.
Liquor cabinet.
Hey, yo, Howard, what's up?
Yeah.
Yo, listen, I just think that you have the power, and George Bush being president scares me, and you have the power to have all your listeners just flood the Bush campaign with calls, so he has to answer the questions.
All right. That's a good point. Why don't all my listeners call the local Bush campaign headquarters and demand an answer?
Everybody call. We need an answer.
Yeah, Tuesday's coming really close, and I think that if you get all your listeners to do that, you have a big following, at least get an answer.
Well, Trevor, you got a good idea. Please, anybody who's listening who cares, call the Bush campaign and say, why are you not calling the Howard Stern show? Say, why won't you give him an answer to this very important question? This concerns us.
All right, Howard, I love the show, man.
Thank you.
F. Jackie.
And let me tell you something. There's plenty about Al Gore that scares me, but he's better than Bush. Al Gore with that Lieberman and their censorship. I hate that Lieberman. Hate him. Despise him. In a way, I wish Gore would lose because of it.
Yeah, it's very hard to say you're for Gore.
It is. He appointed that maniac who's sitting there and now yesterday issued a warning to the entertainment industry. While Al Gore is being sung to by Stevie Wonder, Lieberman is talking about how the movie companies better not be marketing to kids. I mean, come on. Give me a friggin' break. Half my paycheck goes to taxes, and he's worrying about the entertainment industry.
He's gonna fix movies.
Dude, fix one thing and one thing only. Get my taxes down. I'm sick of paying for all the freeloaders. And George W. says he says you should pay no more than a third of your money toward taxes. I like that.
That's still too much.
Yeah, but I like that. Got problems with everybody. Don't like anyone.
And I guess that George W. ticket is the ticket of DWI, because you see that Cheney had a couple of DWI.
Yeah, Cheney likes his booze, too, I guess.
They can sit there and drink together.
Yeah.
Celebrate.
But at least he was a youth when it happened to him, Dick Cheney.
He had hair back then. And Fred, take off the Halloween mask.
He's still wearing that?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not a mask.
Will we be trying that joke by next week?
All right. I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Yeah, you're an oil painting.
Oops. All right. Joke.
And shut up, Krusty.
All right, we got to take a break, and we'll come back. There's a lot of people calling. We have tons to get to. We got an exciting show for you today. Alan Thicke will answer trivia questions, so a listener can win special favors from Bridget the Midget. Bidget the Fidget. Gossip Game with David Hasselhoff, also a man who wrote a book on why Russian women are better than American women.
So are you going to go get a Russian wife if he can convince you that they would be better wives?
Honey, I ain't getting no wife.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it don't matter to me. But there are some guys looking to get married.
All right.
We're going to be back right after these words.
Baseball great Ted Williams and the not-so-great Stuttering John.
How are you? I'm good. How are you? Congratulations on your illustrious career. And can I ask you, do you wake up every morning and thank God that you don't play for George Steinbrenner?
No, not a bit. I think he's done a lot of good things for this game. When a guy's down, they can criticize all they like. He's been quite a colorful guy in this game. Like I say, you can find some things to criticize about anybody, but I certainly am not one guy to criticize.
Do you know all the words to the national anthem?
No, I wish I did. Yeah, well, I don't sing.
By any chance, did you ever accidentally fart in the catcher's face?
Pardon?
By any chance, did you ever accidentally fart in the catcher's face?
Who the hell are you? For John's sake, that kind of damn question. See you later.
Okay. At least he didn't ask about your hemorrhoids, Ted. You're listening to the always flatulent Howard Stern.
Not a lot of time. There's too much to say, so let's go. Do you speak English?
Hundreds of thousands of lives hang in the balance unless we begin to confront
Howard Stern
as a true national emergency.
The Howard Stern Show.
This self-dubbed king of all media has found success in every entertainment market he set out to conquer.
The Howard Stern Show.
So far, no one from his bosses to the FCC has been able to muzzle him.
I'm sure you're all with me when I say congratulations, you son of a bitch.
Hey, Jackie, way too many Heineken Marling. Chat with Jackie. Win his new CD, F. Jackie, this Sunday from 10 to 12 p.m. on IATA.com. Tomorrow night, November 4th, at the Web Theater in Phoenix, Arizona. For MP3 audio and Filthy 3D Joke Man, visit jokeland.com. I'm going to go check out Charlie's Angels, the movie. I understand it got 3 stars.
Yeah, I see good things in the paper about it today.
The Daily News had 3 stars. What did the Post have?
3.
3.
And then the USA Today said it soars, I think.
Yeah. Go figure.
I told you, I thought it was good.
You saw it?
I haven't, I said from the trailer. So everybody was saying they saw the trailer and they thought...
You knew from the trailer it's good.
I could see from the trailer.
You gave it 3 stars just seeing the trailer. Look at you.
3-star trailer.
Well, you're something else.
No need to see it. No need to see it.
Although someone just wrote me on the computer, USA Today says it doesn't soar. 2.5 stars.
Well, that's pretty good.
That's what I said.
That's pretty good. It doesn't.
Big screen angel. That's what I thought.
It says it doesn't soar. Really?
Exactly backwards.
Well, maybe it was Jamie Bernard who said it.
Oh, okay. I know I'm sore.
And I'm sorry that you pointed that out.
Let me see, John. What does it say? I'm sorry that you pointed that out. What does that say?
I soar. Oh, soar.
Oh, I see. Sorry, Charlie. These angels don't soar.
Oh, well, maybe that's what I read in small print.
Sometimes I just read one word of the...
Why not? I'm a speed reader.
Alan Thicke was on a show called Growing Pains. He'll be in here in just a second. He is going to play for Bridget the Midget. One of our listeners is dying to receive oral sex from Bridget the Midget, who stands about 3 feet tall.
Does Alan know he's a part of it?
Yeah.
Because he looked a little bit like a deer caught in the headlights.
A lot of people are wild for this midget.
Yeah, a lot of people want Bridget the Midget. In fact, it's very hard to even get her to do anything because she doesn't even need the promotion. Yes, Big Black, go ahead. I'll bring in Alan Thicke in 3 seconds. Go ahead, Big Black. Let's just clear out some of the phones. Go ahead.
Okay, yo. What happened is last night, Vinny Favale made Letterman show while he was interviewing Kathy Lee. They made a mention of him.
Speaking of Kathy Lee, there is a... Well, of course they mention Vinny. Whatever I do, Letterman does. What, Kathy Lee is upset, as you have mentioned, Robin, that her new album, she wanted to be on the Regis Philbin show, and they told her no. And then she wanted to buy an ad for the new album on the Regis Philbin Show, and they said no. Now, and they said, oh, you know, no one hates her, blah, 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 blah. But you know, if they ain't letting her back on the show, they hate her.
Yeah.
Now, they say this guy Gelman hates Kathy Lee. He's saying, no, I have nothing to do with whether or not she can place a commercial.
And he also has nothing to do with who's on the show.
Now, today, Jesus Christ, I don't even know how to eat. Today, the Regis Philbin Show said, listen, we didn't want advertising for Kathy Lee, and we didn't want Kathy Lee on the show.
Because
we're trying, while we're trying to form a new identity and get a new co-host. Hold on, let me just finish. I'm just telling you what's in the paper.
I didn't say anything.
All right. You're waving your arms. You look like you take off. You look like you're going to soar.
Why?
So they said, while we're trying to get a new co-host and form a new identity, we don't want Kathy Lee to come on and remind people of what used to be. Now, you know that this is baloney. Let me tell you what's really going on.
But you know what? I have an interview with her when she did today, last week.
Now you said something. Hold it.
She said they were mad.
Of course they're mad. Imagine.
I can play that for you, too.
What was that?
Imagine, I don't know. I love sneezing. Imagine Kathy Lee was a nobody. Regis Philbin gave her a break and put her on the show, made a career, made her millions of dollars. You following me?
You with me?
And she decides after a long run, I don't want to do the show anymore. Okay. What does she do? To give him a zuggerine over there, she books herself on the Today Show opposite. On the 9 o'clock hour when Regis is on, she books herself on the Today Show to screw him over.
What did she give him?
Well, she said she didn't do that.
The zuggerine! You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking Italian.
That sounds like a Hebrew expression.
Oh, be quiet.
Oh, you're so brilliant.
You're a brilliant. You're like Sherlock Holmes. So, in order to stick the shiv in Regis's back, she goes on the Today Show the same hour that he's on, and that's how she thanks him. Bitch
and
on
all of ABC and Disney and whoever.
Right. You know, hey, I'm going to screw you over. Instead of coming to them and saying, hey, listen, can you let me sing a couple of songs on the show or whatever? No. She got to give him a dig. And she's wondering why they won't let her back on the show? Come on.
But she said she booked it with today, the day that she left Regis.
Well, yeah. Why do that? Why did she do that?
Why do you think the Today Show wants her at 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Well, she was on before 9 and after 9.
No,
but
she was
why
on.
do you want her there then?
Come on, get with it. She's a bitch. And she's an ingrate.
I don't fault her.
I do. You don't fault her. She leaves the show. They didn't force her off the show. She left. She made millions there. Regis tapped her and made a big deal about her and gave her career. And that's how he thanks her? That's how she thanks him? Who needs friends like that? That's some religious woman. Cretin. She's a creep. Stop writing letters to everybody about religion. Come on. That's an ingrate. That's like, hey, Robin says to me tomorrow, you know, I had enough of doing the show. I've done, we've been together, what, 20 years or something?
Something like that.
Something stupid like that.
Ridiculous.
And she says, you know, I had enough.
Tired.
I'm tired. I say, okay, Robin, I understand. You got to go do your thing.
And I need to sing.
Right. You know.
You want to hear her interview about that?
So Robin, instead of coming to me and saying, hey, do you think I could come back and promote my album? She goes on the other morning shows to give me the screws. How do you think I'd feel? Like, man, 20 years I'm working with this girl, and she got to go over to another show. How would you feel?
And I book it the day I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that like what did I do to you? Was I bad to you?
They made a polite suggestion, you know, come on when your album comes out. So
No.
Oh, you're a whack.
You're a whack. That's why you sit in your apartment. That's why you don't work.
Shouldn't even have a phone.
Yeah. They should take your phone away from you. All right, I got to go. I got to move on. I got Alan Thicke here.
Oh, he's there now?
Yeah.
Also, I have the interview with the reporter who found that Bush story, if you want to hear that later.
Oh, good. Yeah. Let me hear that later. I got to go, though, now. I'll put you on hold.
Okay, then.
You got nothing better to do. Stay on hold for a while.
All right.
Don't act like you got somewhere to go. All right, bring in Alan Thicke. This guy had a very big career. He looks terrific.
What do you mean had? had a big career.
Well, I mean, he was the top show. He was, what's the show?
Family Matters, Growing Pains. What was it? Growing Pains.
Family Pains.
There he is. Look at him. He looks good. You look good. You don't age. What'd you have, work? Come here. Sit down.
Who's your doctor?
How you doing now? Who's your doctor? Did you have work? Tell the truth. Reveal the secret. You look like your own son.
No, and this is my real hair, too.
Really?
You want to put these on?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Unless that's a toupee.
Huh?
Is that a toupee?
No, most of it is real.
All right.
Some of the color's even real.
You never had work?
No.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You haven't had a facelift?
I don't even use sunblock, Howard.
Really?
But I don't know how long I'll live. I don't know internally what's going on, but externally, which is all I care about, I feel
Yeah, me too.
That's it.
You look good.
I feel good. Thank you. Your millennium is good so far.
Because Robin, David Hasselhoff is coming in later.
Yeah.
And Robin swears he had work.
What do I know?
She goes, he had something pulled back. He looks too good.
He took voice lessons.
Right, but I said, listen, Alan Thicke looks a little too good, too.
Come on. Fess up.
No, these aren't my real teeth.
That's right.
The front teeth?
Right.
Yeah.
No, that'd be too.
No old hockey injuries. That's how macho enough.
Nobody has real.
Lost bits and pieces, and yeah.
Nobody has their real teeth. Not in show business.
This isn't my real ass. I did have a bit of a lift there.
That old hockey injury?
Well,
yeah, I fell down once.
I'm not gay, but I think you look good. I understand.
Not too late, Howard.
Now, you just got a divorce, but you already got a new broad. I heard
he already hooked up?
He already flew in from L.A. with some broad. I heard she's smoking. Some people saw you on the plane.
Yeah.
Where'd you hook up so fast?
She has to be smoking something to be with me, right?
Who's the new broad?
No, she's very sweet. She's a model in South Beach. And so she visits L.A. once in a while. No, she will be voting. Thank you very much. Next week, yes.
Who's she voting for?
Last time she voted was... she voted for class president once.
This is the first time she's voting for the president of the United States.
This is a big... But
I hear she's very beautiful.
Lovely.
And I know some women who saw you on the plane and go, boy, Alan Thicke's a good-looking guy.
Hey.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They didn't mention it on the plane.
Yeah.
Well, you were busy.
Yeah, you were busy sitting next to a hot chick. No one can pick you up if you're next to her.
Life is good.
Are you in a monogamous relationship again? Is this something?
I am. Yeah, no, I'm a serial monogamous. Yeah, I was a good husband. No. I made 2 wives very happy by divorcing them. Yeah.
Were you able to hold on to a majority of your money, though? I mean, you were... No? No.
Yeah, the majority.
Yeah.
But
let me think about this, because the first wife, was she in for a big payday?
No, that was 50-50, see you later.
Yeah, okay.
And the second one...
little prenup.
You learn to have a
lawyer involved.
Yeah,
you had a beautiful second wife. He was married to Miss World.
Yeah.
He had a prenup. What was in the prenup?
Well, they start with 50-50, which, she gets, in California, she gets everything south of San Francisco. But so you work with the lawyers on that.
You work backwards on that.
Yeah, and so she did well enough.
She got a couple of
mil. A nice beach house, and...
she got a little growing pains money?
No, she got whatever happened since then, during the relationship.
Oh.
She does all right.
Oh,
and yes,
great.
She was very beautiful. And
she didn't get the growing
remains
pains.
very
She
beautiful.
had to get some growing pains money.
No.
No. She was in between growing pains. Yeah.
Right.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
The timing was big.
So she got some of that money from, what was that show you did after Growing Pains?
I did Hope and Gloria, and I hosted every show Regis didn't host.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So she got the lean years money. That's good, thank God.
Residuals. She got the leftovers.
Right.
No, everybody's happy. She did all right.
Now, I understand.
Is she dating someone now?
Of course.
Someone living in your house?
No, she is. Actually, she is with a polo player. She didn't leave me with a polo. She left me on spec, which is even worse, I think.
Right, that's worse.
Left me on spec.
You'd rather she leave you for someone.
I was the dumpy, but yes, she has since taken up polo with a...
I love when that happens.
You got dumped, huh?
Well,
you were the guy who got dumped?
Well, you love when what happens? You love polo? Is that it?
A guy, who works hard like you, and then he sets up his ex-wife, and she goes off with a polo player.
Of all the things you work on during a marriage, polo wasn't one of them for me.
So you got dumped. You didn't dump her.
No, I did not. No.
Women are always dumping you. Your first wife dumped you, and your second wife dumped you. You're a good-looking guy. You're a fun guy. You got a good personality.
What goes on? What goes wrong?
Well, the marriage seems to be difficult for some of us. And
will you ever get married again?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of marriage.
Oh my God, you're the guy we always talk about. You are the guy we always talk about. No matter how many times it goes wrong, You keep doing it over and over again, knowing that it doesn't work.
It's like the rookie year in California.
It doesn't work.
Yeah,
Not for you.
I like it. I believe in it. I think it could happen again.
It's described to me what went wrong the second time. In other words,
because you learned so much from the first.
Yeah, did you say to your wife, "Let's go to marriage therapy"?
You know what? And I think in the second marriage, it wasn't a great marriage. It was a great wedding,
right,
and a great affair. We ruined a perfect affair with a marriage,
right?
You know,
so maybe
it
that
was a bit
says
of
something.
a confection. It was cotton candy. It was kind of fluff. It wasn't really. It wasn't.
So this time you're
deep.
with the model.
And the day-to-day living with the second wife was it got too tedious.
No, not at all. No,
as you
mentioned. She was beautiful. Beauty was not our problem. Beauty, the looks thing.
Both of you look good.
Absolutely. She's
both of you nude look good.
Woman. But I think it was polo. You know, I didn't have my own horse. Maybe a problem with the mallet. I don't know.
Well, isn't it also you were out there trying to make a living and, you didn't have a lot of free time?
No, I had free time. It was.
I know that.
We ruined an affair with a wedding. That was what it amounted to.
Alan, why a Growing Pains reunion show?
Why?
You are here to promote. And by the way.
Wait a minute. You're going too fast. He's got the new model now.
Yes, he does have a new model.
And is this fluff or is this real?
You know, ask me in another year or two, but it sure is fun now.
Okay.
It's a lot.
You're
of fun.
in the springtime of your relationship.
It's a lot of fun.
Wow, how'd you meet this broad?
I met her. I was doing an event for the Florida Marlins.
Nice.
Yeah, and she was modeling, working there, and she was terrific.
How old is she?
She's voting. I mentioned that, didn't I? Yes.
She's like 18?
She's, well, look, she's younger than I am. Everybody's younger than her. Her mother's younger than I am.
Right.
And her mother's a hottie, I'm sure. If I had met her mother first,
you'd be with her.
Conversation.
Right.
But I didn't. I met Tanya first. And she's
Tanya.
Now, how do you romance Tanya?
How tall is Tanya?
Tanya's almost 6 feet.
Oh, that's good.
You're amazing. I help with her homework.
Is she white?
Lunch.
Is she a white woman?
She's Bolivian, actually.
Are you doing exotic on
Cafe Ole.
Bolivia, Canadian. Canadian.
Wow.
That's what. It's a free trade agreement.
So how do you romance her? How do you make the connection?
In sync.
She says, "Hey, I'm Alan Thicke."
No. In sync tickets.
Really?
Yeah.
She wanted to see In Sync?
No, we haven't yet, but I've been promising that for months now.
Right. So, what happened? You picked her up at school, and, no, really, no, seriously, what happened?
I taught her to color between the lines.
No, seriously, so now it's a romantic thing, you go out on dates.
Start very slowly, and
she hasn't moved in with you yet, has she?
No, it starts, she visits L.A. occasionally. She, modeling in Miami was
but
her
this
thing.
is like a jet-set kind of relationship, right? You're flying all over the place.
It's quite perfect when you pick your spots, right? It's not a day-to-day, 24/7 where the rest of the real world interferes.
Why don't you ever date? In other words, why do you have to get into monogamous relationships each time? Why not a dating Alan Thicke? Why not you date Miss whatever she is, Miss America?
It's all the traffic in L.A.
Like why can't she
a
also
lot of driving? No, you don't want to drive anywhere. You don't want to go anywhere.
Right. So you're not interested in meeting other women. This is it. Now you're going to be into this relationship.
Yeah, I think that you follow this until
you're a monogamous kind of guy.
It's logical conclusion.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
When she comes to L.A., does she stay with you?
She does. Yes. Yes.
All right. Now listen.
I was wondering where Robin would expect she would stay.
Let's get to the game, and then I want to talk about why the Growing Pains reunion.
Yes.
And I have questions about it.
Yes.
All right.
You're going to love it.
But you're here to play a game, and I love this game.
Okay.
Let me.
How about this game, really?
Yeah. Did someone really inform you what you're playing?
I heard that somehow I was responsible for the sex life of a midget.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me bring up on camera right now, because she couldn't be in the studio live. This is Bridget the Midget. Hi, Bridget. How are you? There she is. Bridget, how tall are you so Mr. Thicke can understand what he's doing here?
I'm about 3 feet 10 inches. Oh.
Right. And you are a porno star. You've had sex on camera.
Yes.
And we got a letter from one of our listeners who said that he is a big fan of yours. He thinks you're the greatest. He's a full-size guy. And his fantasy was to have sex with you. Now, you said you were not comfortable having intercourse with him.
No.
Although you do work at, you go to the Bunny Ranch and work, and you are on porn. Right? You are on these porno sites and porno movies.
Correct. I haven't been to the Bunny Ranch yet, but I'm thinking about it.
You are. So now why would you go to the... Why not give him intercourse?
Because I just don't feel comfortable. I just don't feel like doing it.
Okay, good. But you said you'd be willing to give him oral sex if Mr. Thick here can answer all the questions.
Yes.
Yes. So there it is.
Don't you find that interesting, Alan?
I haven't been under this pressure since I was here and a kid was farting 300 times in a minute.
Let me bring in our contestant right now. This is Carlos. Carlos is the guy who wrote the letter, and he's coming in.
Big Bridget fan.
Bridget is a beautiful midget, right? Is midget the right word?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. Sometimes people don't like the word midget. I don't know.
Carlos is a big guy. Bridget,
Let's
this is
talk
going
to
to hurt.
Hi, Carlos. How are you?
This is going to hurt, Bridget.
Good to speak to you. Carlos, how tall are you?
6'1".
6 foot 1 inches tall.
And a big guy.
And Carlos, when did you first become aware of Bridget the Midget?
Well, I was in my job, and we was talking about midgets, and I was seeing porno movies on there, and it was on a porno movie.
All right, so you saw her in a porno movie. Now, you're a tall man. You look like you might be packing a lot in your pants. And Bridget certainly has been gracious in granting this prize to you if Mr. Thick here, Alan Thick, can answer 5 questions. Maybe we should make it the best 3 out of 5.
Yes, but let me ask Bridget, how large is the largest man she's ever been with?
You mean tall?
Yeah.
7'3".
7'3". So you could easily handle Carlos.
Short list of those guys.
Now, Carlos, so you can look on our screen. You can see the beautiful Bridget right there. If you take a look behind you, or Carlos, look right there. There she is.
7'3".
And that's the girl.
And does he have trouble free shooting?
That's the one you saw in the porno movie.
Not his thing.
Yeah. So you're excited about this. And do you think Alan Thick will be able to answer a series of questions?
Carlos,
all right, let's see what happens.
I'm with you. I'm trying to help you here, Carlos.
What kind of questions do we have for Alan?
General knowledge questions. They're not that easy.
No.
Are you a smart guy?
We'll find out, won't we?
All right, I'm going to...
have an IQ of close to 100 Canadian.
Oh, Canadian. That means it's 73. Yeah. I'm going to ask you 5 questions.
Okay.
When you get 3, if you can get 3 of them right, Carlos over here will receive oral favors, and he will become an oral billionaire.
I think Carlos is a little excited right now, judging by the fact that he hasn't taken his hands out of his pocket since he got here.
And if you need more information on Bridget the Midget, you go to bridgetsplayhouse.com. Isn't that right, Bridget?
That's correct.
Now, Bridget, are you excited about this contest?
Yes, I am, actually.
All right, here we go. Carlos, good luck. Alan Thick, good luck. Can't believe it's all come down to this. Alan Thick, first question.
Yeah.
Whose life was the movie Citizen Kane based on?
Do I get to consult with the studio audience?
No, you have no lifeline.
No lifelines?
That was, Orson Welles playing William Randolph Hearst.
Wow.
Is that your final answer?
That was, yes. Yes, it is.
William Randolph Hearst. That is correct. That is question number 1 is down. Carlos, 2 more questions, and you'll be receiving oral from a midget.
Wait a minute. So I get the questions right, and he gets the sex with a porn star.
Well, I'm sure.
It's a great country, isn't it? It's a great country. How did I? This is not the way Regis does it. How did I lose out here?
Well, you're the celebrity who plays for people. We just can't believe we found a celebrity to play this. All right. This might be worse than alimony. All right.
I am here to promote family values, you know.
Now, by the way, if you should lose and not answer the questions, Carlos here will meet Marty the Midget, who will do him in the seat. That's right. That's it.
Well, either way, you win.
Take that, you. All right, here we go. Second question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Who was the first woman to anchor a TV network evening newscast?
To anchor. I'm gonna say Barbara Walters.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
It's correct.
Okay.
A lot of people might have said Jessica Savage, but it was Barbara Walters. 2 right, Carlos. This is a breeze. I didn't think he'd be this good.
Boo. Carlos.
There it is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I can feel the love tonight.
Well, don't forget there's one more question that has to be answered. Here we go.
There's no wood panels.
But you've got 3 more questions just to get 1 right.
Okay.
All right. Alan Thick, star of the Growing Pains reunion, Which airs when?
Sunday night ABC, and there will be, incidentally, there will be no porn stars. I'm sorry, Bridget, on the Growing Pains family movie.
Oh, that's not right. Any midgets in there?
No. There are some cameo appearances, but those are the shortest we have.
Here's your third question. How many sides does a nonagon have?
Whoa.
How many sides does a nonagon have?
He does have 3 chances to make one more question.
I do. Gee.
I love the music.
Yeah.
Give us your give us your thought process.
I'll say 9. I'm guessing.
Well, why would you say 9?
Because it started with an N.
Carlos is going to kill you. Look
is that your final answer?
Carlos is having erectile dysfunction right now.
Carlos, do you feel good about Alan Thicke's answer? Nonagon is 9?
No.
Well, Carlos, are you alive?
Yeah.
You are. What do you do for a living?
I'm a cook.
You are.
Where?
Where is that?
Murder cook.
I poison people.
You poison people. Okay.
Well, how did he contact us? Did you say he wrote a letter?
Did you call or you wrote a letter?
Huh?
I say, did you call us or did you write a letter?
No, we call.
You called. Okay.
We call.
His people.
We.
Yeah. Listen, everyone has people.
What's a letter?
All right. You said that a nonagon has 9 sides, and that is correct. That is right.
I was a complete guess.
You got 3.
But I got 3.
Alan.
It was a guess, Robin, I swear.
3
wow.
for 3. That's very good.
But I feel pretty good about myself, and Carlos, I'm wondering how you can ever repay me.
Carlos, how are you feeling right now? There's gorgeous Bridget the Midget.
You just won.
Is this a fetish of yours? Have you always dreamt of being with a midget?
No, I just so happened to see it on a porno movie.
And you like her?
Yeah.
You like her?
She was pretty good.
She was very good.
What was she doing?
She's not Bridget, the frigid midget.
No, not at all. Bridget, how are you feeling knowing that you're going to give oral to Carlos?
Wonderful. I'm glad I won. I get to come out to New York and have fun and give oral.
Wow.
Well, isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Carlos is now rigid over Bridget, the non-frigid midget.
Right. And let me tell you something, Carlos. This is a big day for you. Carlos, have you had sex with women yet?
Yeah.
You have? You have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
You do have a girlfriend.
Does she mind that you're going to be with Bridget the Midget?
Well, she don't know about Bridget the Midget.
There you go.
How are you going to keep it a secret?
Keep her away from the radio and the TV. Well, this is very exciting. I want to thank Bridget. Bridget, we're going to go to bridgetsplayhouse.com and check out your website.
Before I go, can I give a shout-out to somebody?
Sure, go ahead.
I just want to give a shout-out to Ed Powers and Liz. What's up? Get off my yard.
Well, that was clear. But all right.
Secret message.
That message could have been better handled by a telephone call, but who am I to argue?
Well, it's tattooed on my arm.
All right, honey. Listen, you're looking great, and I hope things are going well for you. And brace up for Carlos here. He's a big guy. You a big guy? You got a lot of inches in your pants?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
What would he say he's packing?
What are you packing there? How many inches? Give Bridget a heads up.
About 8.
8?
Whoa!
Oh, boy.
Look at that. What about you, Alan? You got 8? Can you match that?
I saw some Yankee bats that didn't have 8 inches.
That's right. Well, congratulations. And you really, Alan Thicke must be your hero. Is that correct?
You will be watching the Growing Pains reunion now on Sunday night.
Will you be watching it?
Yes.
On Sunday? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. All right. Thank you, Carlos.
That's not Bridget night,
and thank you, Bridget.
Thank you.
What's your next movie coming out, by the way? Give us the title.
Actually, I don't know. There's one more coming out soon.
And you don't know the name of it? All right. Well,
They wait to title them just before they put them up.
Right. Okay, Bridget. Thank you. She looks beautiful today, Bridget the Midget, who is a very famous porno star. Carlos. God bless. Let us know how it all goes, all right? Give us the follow-up. You want an autograph?
From who?
Bridget.
From Bridget and me. Oh, from me? All right. All right, I'll get you later, man. Go ahead. I'm doing a show with Alan Thicke here.
Yeah, take it easy.
All right.
Carlos is on a roll there.
Yeah. It's a good day for him.
Yeah. Bridget, an autograph from
Bridget, you know, one thing I'll say about Bridget, she got a beautiful face.
Yeah.
And she got that tiny little body, unfortunately.
You think if she was taller?
It travels easily.
She's a gorgeous girl. She got the midget size, and a lot of guys dig that.
You would be with her, huh?
I didn't say that.
She's cute.
Under the right circumstances, I'm sure we could hook up.
Why they made alcohol.
That's right. She looks good. I like her. Most beautiful face I ever saw. Look at that.
It's pretty. She's demure under that hat.
Alan,
yeah.
you're still a single man. You
I am.
Really,
I think she's got eyes, too. She's got beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
All right. Go, Bridget.
She's getting embarrassed.
Those pudgy little fingers, I like that.
As soon as Tanya gets over me. She's still in that stage, just before she...
Alan, why does anyone care about a... Thanks, Bridget. Why does anyone care about a Growing Pains reunion? Tell me why we should...
Was there, like, a big... call for this?
Well,
is Michael J. Fox in it as well?
No, he wasn't even on that series.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate your devotion to my career, but Michael J. was on the other one.
Oh, I see.
That was Family Ties.
All right. What is it, Baba Boo?
I was talking to Alan in the green room, and he was telling me that since the show went on the air, it has never been off television. It's always on somewhere.
There you go.
Are you still getting money from that show?
We see a little taste once in a while, yeah.
Right, why not? It's a little residuals. What were you saying to me before, Gary, about the show?
Somebody had written a really cruel review. It was either Entertainment Weekly or Us Weekly, but they just said that that some of the kids didn't grow up normal looking. You'll have to watch and decide.
Now, that's the reason I would watch.
Sure.
Which kids didn't grow up normal, Alan?
Well, no, they did. I mean, you would have to decide.
Right.
But
do you think they look funny?
No, I think they look funny when they're trying to be comedic.
Now, Tracy Gold was in that.
Yeah, Tracy looks great.
She was the one who... Now, when she was vomiting, did she ever vomit on your shoes or anything like that?
Didn't see any of that.
Didn't see any of that.
I'm not sure that's anorexia. That's that's
bulimia.
Yeah.
P.U.
So you were...
even noticed that anything
That was Family Ties, bulimia, but this was...
Alan was so busy picking up chicks, he never even noticed the girl was getting skinny.
No, I just go under. I mean, it was okay with me. I kept eating her lunch.
You were happy to eat.
Yeah.
So is Tracy back for the reunion?
Tracy's back. Tracy's had two very healthy, wonderful little boys. She's back for everybody's back for the reunion.
Now, is she one of the people who grew up looking strange?
No,
I thought she was good looking.
She's done some TV movies. I think she's okay.
She's okay.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
So let's go through the cast. Now, the other one was the good-looking kid. Kirk Cameron. Now, he grew up good-looking.
Still cute, yeah. Chelsea Noble, his wife, is great-looking.
She's on the...
Maybe they were talking about me.
Well, wait a second. Kirk,
you know you're good-looking.
Kirk's born again, right? He became born again towards the end of the show?
Yes, he is.
Now, let me ask you this. His name Kirk Cameron. Good-looking kid.
Very good-looking, yeah.
Tough time after the show. I don't see him doing a lot of movies or a lot of work.
Well,
is that true?
Did he retire?
No, they've done some work, but he and Chelsea have 4 kids now.
So he made enough money to have a family and to live a nice, comfortable life.
Yeah, sitcoms are like that.
And does he start hitting you up with the Jesus stuff? Alan, you should stay married. Jesus wants you to do... Does he ever try to proselytize? Does he try to proselytize and convert you to Jesus?
No, he's kind of introspective about his faith and his...
Has he talked to you about it?
No.
Did he try to...
Rated over their sympathy, I guess.
Did he try to influence the script by putting in some Jesus references or Jesus like...
No, but Howard,
just messages.
He influenced it in a different way, because I remember reading the tabloids. There was a girl, Julie McCullough, who played his girlfriend. She was his hot Playboy playmate. And the tabloid said that he wanted her written out of the script because he didn't feel comfortable acting with a Playboy playmate.
Oh, boy. That's wrong.
We had a lot of hot girls on the show. Heather Graham was on the show. Hilary Swank. Christy Swanson. Jamie Luner. There were a lot of...
Christy Swanson, who was the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes, she was.
Who you dated.
Apparently, yes.
Yes.
I read that tabloid story.
She came on the show, and you dated her, right? That's a great place to meet chicks.
Yeah, the classroom.
Yeah.
He always meets his chicks at work.
How's she in the sack?
I haven't seen much of Christy for a long time. I know she's doing very well. She's very attractive.
Did you get her before David Spade or after David Spade?
Oh, I knew her long before
David Spade.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. I wouldn't want to go after David Spade.
You don't follow.
Yeah.
Maybe you wouldn't notice.
Yeah, there you go.
But,
were you in love with Christy Swanson?
I was terribly fond of her,
You were. What happened? Why no marriage there?
She was very young.
Yes.
And, but
How young was she?
I liked that she...
How much younger can you get?
She's young now.
I liked that she was fond of me. This was before... They're fond of you before their girlfriends tell them what they're missing, or they get a lawyer.
Yeah.
And I have the fondest memories of that time.
Yes. So,
So,
who are the children that grew up ugly? Now,
I don't. What's
Jeffrey? First of all, you have to deal with the, I think they all look fine. You have to deal with that review. This is a show. This movie is for the fans. If you're not a fan, I was telling Gary, you know, it's like listening to Howard Stern and being surprised by it and saying, "What the hell?" You know, don't watch the Growing Pains movie. You're not a fan. If you're a fan, and we had millions of them, then I think the movie will be great.
I bet you it will do well.
You'll like it. It's Jason meets two lesbian circus clowns and wacky hijinks.
Fabulous.
You'll watch it. You'll be riveted.
But Alan knows that some of these show business kids grow up to look funny.
They're
like
cute kids.
The kid from Beaver, Jerry Mathers.
Let me ask you something.
He's a cute kid who grew up.
I don't think that's just on television.
So which kid are they talking about? Which kid are they talking
well,
about?
there's only one kid left. I think his name is Jeffrey or Jeremy.
Jeremy's a fine,
I remember him. He looked like a Pinocchio, like a puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I remember.
6 feet,
But there was also,
studly
they
young
brought
man.
in another kid after the kids got older.
Right, you had a baby. Yeah, all right. No, I got another kid for you. Tell me how bad he turned out. Leonardo DiCaprio.
He was in the show, that's right.
Leonardo spent a year on the show.
Did you get him for the reunion?
No, he was begging. I had to change my number.
Now, your wife on the show was hot, I remember
Joanna
that.
Kearns.
How's she holding up? Did she hit the wall?
She looks great.
Did she have work?
Very, very busy as a director. She directed a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
What is she directing?
A lot of television shows.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Yeah, including Ally McBeal and Beggars and Choosers and
Did you ever bang her in real life?
No. Again, she begged also. But,
but you wouldn't do it.
No, we were very smart. We made a decision at the very beginning of the series. You know, we kind of liked each other. We were both newly divorced, and we when we did the pilot, we kind of flirted a little bit and said, you know, this would be a really dumb idea. If the show lasts longer than the relationship,
then we'll be in trouble.
Yeah. So,
well, that's mighty big of you, actually. I would have jumped on top of her.
You wouldn't have considered
No,
the future.
I would have said, you know what, I'm not worried about the my penis is talking to me about the present.
Who knows if the show's going to be a hit? Bang me now.
Right.
No, you have to exercise some executive judgment.
Another semi-regular on the show, big star, Brad Pitt.
That's right. He was on there as well. Is he in the reunion?
Nat Perry? No.
You don't need those guys.
The list is as long as my arm is the people,
a lot of people got their start.
who aren't on this reunion movie.
And what about your deal? In other words, you just get paid a flat salary for the reunion?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
And no wives get a piece of that? That's all yours to keep?
This is mine, and yes.
2-hour movie shot on film?
2-hour movie on film.
Really?
Sunday night, yeah.
All right. Alan Thicke, how long did it take you to shoot this thing?
5 weeks.
5 weeks. See Alan Thicke in the Growing Pains reunion movie this Sunday at 7 o'clock on ABC. I will watch it.
Family fun.
One other thing. Surely you were affected by the death of Steve Allen.
Yeah.
Steve Allen was not nice. Steve Allen was not nice to Alan Thicke.
No, he was not.
Steve Allen was critical of you and said you should never have been allowed to host a talk show. Steve Allen was really good at pointing out people who had failed talk shows and saying they wouldn't have been successful afterwards.
Yeah,
he was on my show as a guest.
He was. Well, of course.
Now, I didn't know that he had said that about me. I'm not nearly as choked up now as I would have been
exactly
to Robin's first.
Well, Steve was so successful as a host of a talk show, he lasted 1 year. Please. Rest in peace, douche. Anyway, despicable. Alan, I didn't mean to bring you down.
No,
Alan, Growing Pains reunion movie. Everyone is going to be tuning in Sunday night.
I hope so.
And it's at 7 o'clock on ABC. It should be a nice, fun, family 2 hours.
A nice outing.
To get to see the gang again.
Yes. For those of you who feel the guilty pleasure of Howard Stern all week and can't make it to church on Sunday, Growing Pains Sunday night.
Okay.
We'll balance the scale.
And yes, you'll go to heaven if you watch it. And also, you'll look great.
Thanks, Howard.
And he swears he had no work, and that's very inspirational.
I'll believe him.
I believe you.
My ass lifted, that's all.
Okay, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back.
That's
by the way,
thing.
we still have a lot of show to come. David Hasselhoff will be playing the gossip game.
There you go.
We're going to talk to a guy who says Russian women are better than American women as wives.
Alan, you should stay tuned.
Yeah, you should really listen to this.
No, it's all Bolivia for me.
All right, and we'll be back right after these words.
Oh, my God! Howard Stern! This important fact should give you a feeling of comfort if you have already purchased from Door. Who talks like this if you have already purchased? And you bought a car, goddammit. A piece of holy cow, do they write like Chinamen. You know what it is, man? 5 hours on the air talking and then this on top of it. Bloody murder. I can't get them to quit with these commercials. God damn it. I hate this. I want to blow up a goddamn building when I read this. Oh, boy, this is some commercial. You could say this 100 different ways, all of them better. Piece of bags, piece of bastard. Oh, man. You know, this is the worst intro to a commercial I might have ever read. I can't read this. I refuse to say this. This commercial's a joke. That mother... I sound like a retard when I read this. It sounds like a goddamn gay bathhouse commercial. I gotta write these goddamn mother commercials, too. I hate these 20 hours a day of talking. No rest for the goddamn weary.
Hi, this is Jason Alexander. You know, this is where I tell you to listen to the Howard Stern Show, but let me take a moment here. I really want to apologize for the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie. It was stupid, and it was wrong, and I will never do anything like that again. So please don't make a mockery out of this. I'm truly sorry, and you know, what can I say? Thanks. I'm done, Howard.
Wow. There he is, Jason Alexander. Who, by the way, you got to see on Celebrity Butt Billionaire this weekend on the TV show, on our syndicated television show. Is it Friday yet? It's Friday? Oh, God, thank God. I can't take another day of this. Yes, this is Ken. Ken, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. Regarding this whole Larry Flint allegation, whether he's right or not, and he stands to lose quite a bit from some kind of litigation kickback if he's wrong, it's just remarkable that if it weren't him, if it didn't come out on your show, odds are it would have been picked up by somebody somewhere. Now, you guys are part of the CBS information network that they're posting that's part of all sorts of other sources. So much news is coming from legitimate comedy sources, of which, of course, you're one. Why is nobody picking up this story?
I can't believe it myself. Yesterday, Larry Flint made the allegations that he has information that George W. Bush had a girlfriend, got her pregnant, and during the years that abortion was illegal, got her an illegal abortion. Now this is, listen, I don't fault him for doing it, but if you're going to be the President of the United States and you're saying you're going to be the toughest president when it comes to Roe v. Wade and trying to reverse RU 486 and get it thrown out of the country, this drug, this miracle drug, this drug that will save so many people so much pain. If you're going to be that guy, you're a hypocrite if you did that. And why they won't return my phone calls, we have called them now 3 or 4 times. We've given them beepers. We've given them all kinds of ways to get back to us. And I asked the simple question, did George W. Bush get a girl an abortion?
And mind you, they always say, we'll get back to you.
They won't give me an answer, and I don't see a goddamn thing about it in the newspaper. Now, today, they got an allegation that George W. Bush was arrested for drunk driving when he was 30 years old. And, you know, I've said all along, he should really talk about whether or not he used cocaine. He should. He should talk about the fact that the man was a party boy for 20 years and pissed away 3 companies of his father. The guy ran 3 businesses into a ground. He was a crap businessman. That concerns me.
Howard, maybe...
Now, if he was picked up for drunk driving, here's my problem with it. Did he lie on applications?
Because this was something that had to be found. It wasn't like in a, you know, he's been arrested before for DWI.
Yeah.
They had to look for this.
I want to know, did he fill out applications where they say, okay, if you want a Visa card, were you ever arrested? If he wrote no, he's as big a liar as Clinton. And don't say you're going to be the president that brings back standards to the White House. You're as big as liar as the rest of them then. And these are questions that need to be answered.
Perhaps the most despicable allegation Larry Flint made yesterday was how his comments and his allegations were censored out of the CNN interview.
Yeah, I don't know why. Listen, let's say Larry Flint's a crackpot and doesn't know what he's talking about.
It still has to be addressed.
Right. George W. Bush, and ask every candidate, did you ever...
Why remove it, though? Why remove it?
Don't know.
If it's Larry Flint and he's a crackpot, he's a crackpot and you let it go on.
Right.
He's a crackpot that could be sued for millions of dollars for this claim. He's not
going to put
himself on the line
Larry
like that.
Flint's saying he picked up on the rumor. He doesn't even know if it's true either. He says he's got 5 women who corroborate the story.
I think your listeners should be working the media every bit as hard as the campaign committee.
I think everybody who listens to me should call the Bush people and say, when are you going to answer the question that Howard Stern's asking?
And they should be calling CBS and asking why they're not picking up one of their synergetic partners over here.
I don't know. I don't know the answers to any of this, but I will continue calling, and I am still waiting for an answer. I don't understand why I can't get an answer to this.
Call the newsroom.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. F. Jackie.
Right. Jesus. Believe me, I'm not going to go into the whole political rap. It's just crazy. But there are things about Bush that disturb me. And believe me, there are things about Gore that disturb me, too. Especially picking Lieberman to be his running mate. I just hate that Lieberman.
And being married to Tipper Gore. I hate that choice.
Hate that, too. But all right. I say Gore. And I say Ralph Nader's a punk. I think the man is a hero. I think the man has done some...
He's a hero or a punk?
He's a punk hero. Because he's done great things. I'm a Ralph Nader fan, but this idea of running against Gore really has screwed things up terribly because George W. Bush will become the president because of it, if there's a 5 or 6% swing. And it's wrong.
Is Ralph Nader a George Bush supporter?
No, I don't believe he is.
Then why would he jeopardize?
Because he wants to be in the public limelight. He feels strongly about a third party. But you can get a third party going in this country without taking votes away from Al Gore.
But my question is, why would he make it possible for George W. to be president if he cares?
Cares more about Ralph Nader.
I see.
And there are differences between... Now, Ralph Nader says there's no difference between Gore and Bush, and you know there are. Abortion being one of the things. Environment. George W. Bush appointing a guy from a chemical company to sit on the pollution committee, on the environmental committee. That's nuts. That's crazy. There's differences. There is difference. So, you know, what am I going to say? I don't know. It's all crazy. Bill, go ahead. Bill? Yo, Bill. No Bill. All right. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know.
Hello.
Yes, James.
Hey, Howard. This is James from Long Beach. Tonight, I talked to like 8 years ago. So happy to be on. You know, what bothers me is George Bush was able to collect money from his contributors without disclosing he had a criminal record. Isn't that's the C for all them people that donated that money, and he got a criminal record. He never told them.
Well, I don't even know that that's an issue. I just think that I want to know if he lied on applications. That's what I want to know.
But let me ask you this. He had a DUI in 76. He claimed he got sober in 86. That's 10 years. Now, did he go to AA meetings to get sober?
No. He claims he did it on his own.
So there's a big chance, because if he shows up at an AA meeting today and claims that he don't go to meetings, he don't have a sponsor, blah, 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 people are going to say this guy's going to relapse.
It's a very tough pressure job, the presidency. It could cause a slip.
He could.
But, you know, we've had drunks running around the White House before running it.
Yeah, Nixon was a drunk.
Right. But I'm saying is, this guy's going to relapse. If he takes his president's job and don't go to meetings and don't do what he's supposed to do, he's going to be relapsing in the White House.
Right. Listen, if he wins, you know he's going to have to celebrate.
Uh-oh.
And if he celebrates, he's going to have to be champagne involved.
He and Dick, don't let him drive.
Dick Cheney, they should take away his license. All right, thank you.
All right.
Somebody in the paper said they're not running for chauffeur. They're running for president.
Yeah, Big Black, go ahead.
Yo. So I had those tapes that you wanted to play. I don't know which ones you want to hear first.
What do you got?
I got the reporter talking about how they discovered the story. I got Kathy Lee talking about Regis, and I got mentioning of Vinnie Favalli on it.
All right, give me Kathy Lee first.
Okay.
If you want an order, go ahead, quickly. And then David Hasselhoff's going to play the gossip game. Robinson,
answer a puzzling question for me. You are not going to go on Regis' show and promote this album. What? You're not going to go sing for Regis. Why?
I've sung for Regis enough.
He's so sick of me
singing. I'd love to. I think they got a little angry when we booked the Today Show so soon. But remember what happened? We were... you and
we did a phoner with you on your last day.
Ready to go in for my last day, and you said, "Do you know what you're going to do?" And I said, the only thing I know for sure is that I'm going to do a pop record. Maybe I'll come back in October and sing for you guys. And you said, "It's a date, right?"
Right, come on.
By the time the show was over with Regis, your executive, Doug somebody,
right, Doug Vaughn,
had called. Now that is fast, and said, "We're serious. We want to book you right now." So that's how that happened, regardless of what you've read. And I would have loved to go on with Regis, but then maybe it became a thing. I don't know.
Look, what an innocent. What an innocent.
You've been off of it?
I've seen snippets. I've never seen a whole show yet because I've been traveling so much. When I go to radio stations to do these early mornings like Z100.
All right, well, then she gets off into that.
All right, let me tell you something. She is such an innocent. What a phony. Imagine this lady, Kathy Lee Gifford,
knows nothing about how TV works.
Yeah, this guy Regis picked her out of obscurity, put her on the show. The show worked. Magic. They worked together side by side for 15 years.
She's become a very wealthy woman as a result.
And she quits the show, not because she has she's tired of doing the show. So how does she pay back Regis? first thing she books, I'm going to go on the Today Show and screw you.
Not I would have to give ABC the right of first refusal. I appreciate your call, though.
But listen to this. She goes on the Today Show. She gives them the shiv right in the back because the Today Show expands by an hour. Now they're against each other. She goes on the Today Show and screws Regis over. Now, let me tell you something. This guy is right on the money. He ain't letting her put ads on there. He's not letting her sing on there. Good for him. I applaud you, Regis. She is an ingrate.
But you know, one thing she did do wrong is that at first she said she was only going to be on an 8 o'clock hour. But then when she actually did the Today Show, she went on 8 o'clock.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing, and she's a cutie pie. She's gonna have it both ways. She's gonna go on the Today Show and screw Regis, and then she's gonna go use the Regis show to promote her record. The record's horrible. Number one, it's a horrible record. I have the tape of the Today Show appearance. You can't even get through one of these songs. It's awful.
You know what's even more important?
And Regis is right.
What's more important? Last night you got through the lesbian barrier on your E! show, bro. You had a hot lesbian kiss.
Yes.
No
true.
tiling?
No tiling.
That's right.
All time. That was hot as hell, bro.
Of course.
I couldn't believe
Once in a while that happens.
Yeah, man.
All right. Anything else? Because I want to get to David Hasselhoff.
Well, you want to mention about Vinny Favale? I don't know if you want to hear that. Maybe you don't want to hear that.
No, I don't care about that.
All right, then. So you can stop by my website. Check it out if you want to hear it.
All right.
BigBlack.com, bro.
Thank you.
All right.
He's a real Vinny Favale fan.
I heard Jackie said that he...
You know, I got to tell you, here's something that came out, which I cannot believe. It's another musical tribute to the TV show Survivor. And this is amazing to me that this exists because it's a collection of songs that have nothing to do with the TV show Survivor. But I guess the record companies figure if they slap the name Survivor on it, someone will buy it.
Well, there was one of these albums that was based on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, listen to this. Contest. Number 1, Jungle Boogie. Cool in the Game, because it took place in the jungle.
Right.
Why Can't We Be Friends? Because they were, our friend. Another one, Bites the Dust. I'm not even sure what. I guess because each survivor gets thrown off the island. Na 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 Na, Hey Hey, Kiss 'Em Goodbye. Rescue Me, The Backstabbers, Only the Strong Survive. One is the loneliest number, and so on and so forth. But there's no reason for these songs to be together on a collection other than the Survivor.
And who buys that, and why do they listen to it?
I say as soon as someone buys this, you arrest them, and you throw them out of the country. What do you think of that?
We need to check on the sales of that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire album, because it had songs like Money, 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 and things like that. And we need to find out who bought these albums. How many did they sell?
In the newspaper today, I think in the Daily News, one of the columnists, evidently he says that The Sopranos, the TV show, the security around it hasn't been that tight, and some of the plot lines for next season have been leaked.
That would be Mitchell Fink.
Mitchell Fink. And I wonder why someone would do this. Why would you try to sabotage a show? It's so enjoyable. He does say, listen, don't read any further if you don't want to know. And, I didn't read any further.
He feels compelled
Why?
To tell.
What if somebody's whole creative work, this is how they get paid, is to put on a TV show, and they're trying to work out plot lines, they're trying to keep it a secret. Why does he feel compelled to do that? Why doesn't he create a TV show and see how that feels?
Even if you knew the ending of a movie, I don't see why you would tell everybody. You would go on the air and say, here's how the movie ends.
And here's something I take great pride in. I mentioned this earlier, but I have to mention it again because I'm so proud. Right before Steve Allen died, 3 hours before he died, he gave an interview about me. And he evidently worked himself up into such a lather, he went home and had a heart attack and killed himself with a heart attack. And I was the last thing on his lips. That's how pathetic the end of his life was.
Yeah, I feel bad for his sons.
Yeah. It's so sad.
He was with you. You were his son.
Yeah. He was more involved with me than he was with the kids. Now, David Hasselhoff, you think he looks too good. You think he had some work done.
Yes.
I'm going to ask him. You think he's more pulled back than anything?
Well, don't put it all on me.
All right.
I asked you what you thought, and you said, yeah, I think so.
Well, once you go there, I got to go with it. He looks too good, is what you say.
He's a good-looking guy, for sure.
Guy's only 48 years old.
Is that true?
That's it.
Well, maybe he hasn't.
I don't know. Would you bang Alan Thicke?
Alan Thicke? No.
You wouldn't?
No.
I hear some women think he's hot.
Women think everybody's hot.
All right, let's get David Hasselhoff in here, and I'll ask him, did he have any work? He started the Baywatch, which has made tens million dollars.
You forget the car show, Knight Rider.
Knight Rider, but he looks good. Let me look over your face, see if you had work. What? What do you say?
Me off. Son of a beach, you ripped me off.
That's not a rip-off.
No.
Your scripts are worse than mine.
Well, no, come on. My show just got picked up for another 22.
Well, my show's been on the air for 11 years. Hello.
You told me you loved my show.
I do
and you
love
wish
your
you had
show.
written it.
I wanted to be Steve the dog. I auditioned for Steve. Hello, Robin. Where are you?
Robin's over there.
Hello, sweetheart.
Yes,
David,
but
you
said last year that Son of the Beach was doing better than Baywatch in terms of writing scripts and
well, last time I was on here, we had a script where I tunneled under the sand. And you completely annihilated me for that, and you were so right. But I mean, no, I
still, my favorite Baywatch was when you performed surgery with a big
pencil.
pen.
No,
with a pencil. Yeah,
it was a pencil.
That's right, and he.
That's my favorite one.
My favorite Son of the Beach where the guy's running up and he says, "I've lost my Peter. I can't find my Peter." And the guy says, "Well, get out of the ocean. You'll be fine."
Well, the guy come out of cold water.
Yeah.
Of course he lost his Peter.
Yeah. You know, the same guys that are doing that show, ripping me off too. They did Team Knight Rider.
See, like, there you go. They want it all.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. I can't think of a better show to rip off.
No. I think it's terrific. So you got picked up for 22?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a funny show.
Yeah, you wanted me to play a part in the episode Me So Horny.
Me So Honai.
Me So Honai.
I wanted you to play the lifeguard's father.
You know why I couldn't do that?
Because you're so vain you didn't want to play anyone's father.
No.
What is it?
No.
How could he be a lifeguard's father?
No, it was because
it was a flashback when he was a young man.
The part was small.
Too small for you.
Too small.
You wanted a bigger part.
Yes.
I thought it would take up none of your time. No. I didn't want to... I figured you're very busy.
Can I tell you the truth? Why I didn't do it?
Yes.
Why?
Because Howard never did Baywatch, and you asked him to do it.
I did.
No, the reason you didn't do it is you had been asked to be in a movie with Mike Myers.
Right.
And then the movie got canceled. You didn't know that at the time.
Right.
And what was the movie?
The movie was the Dieter movie, and there was a complete send-up of David Hasselhoff and Baywatch and Knight Rider, and there was some very similar scenes to your show in there. Yeah. It was very funny.
So now you're saying you're available to do Son of the Beach? You see? You never know.
Yeah, I'm your neighbor now, buddy. I'm in the same building as you, pal.
Is that right?
Are you really?
Oh, yes.
When did that happen?
That happened 3 weeks ago. I'm here.
You're living in New York?
I'm living in New York. The kids are in school, and I'm loving it.
Where is your wife?
She has gone home this morning to pick up my other daughter, who opted to stay home for Halloween, not come see her dad open on Jekyll and Hyde.
Are the kids not going... Are the kids not... wait a second. Your wife and kids are moving to New York as well?
Yeah. My daughter, Haley... Hi, Haley. She's going to her first day at school today.
Are you going to be a New York resident from now on? You're leaving California?
Yeah. No. I'm going to keep my home in California, but I'm here for the duration. I mean,
for the play?
Yeah.
But once the play's over, you go back to California?
No, I'm going to probably stay here and try and develop it. I love it here, man.
You love New York?
I love New York.
Yeah, New York's great.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's safer living in New York than it is in L.A., my God.
Is it really?
It is.
Have you been robbed and attacked and beaten and raped?
No, man, I'm the Knight Rider. Nobody messes with me. Yo, Knight Rider. Yo, Baywatch. Everybody talks to me.
Answer the question, though.
What?
You look very good. Did you have some work done or not? Tell the truth.
Absolute truth, no.
No work has been done to that face?
None.
Robin thinks you look pulled back.
Pulled back? No, you know.
Have you been tucked and nipped?
No.
You do look very good.
Thank you.
No, really, he does, right? Do you think he looks tucked and nipped?
How old are you?
I'm 46.
You're 40. Well, you look great, too.
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, why do you wear those dark glasses all the time?
Because you should see what I look. I look like a rat without them. No, Robin, do you still think, looking at David Hasselhoff up close...
This is show business.
Right.
And your looks are part of...
I'm not saying that I won't do it when I need it, but right now I'm okay.
Nobody ever tells. Nobody ever tells.
Yeah.
So I can't believe it.
Robin, yes or no? Do you think David Hasselhoff has had work? I'm going to tell you something. And I mean this, and I'm not saying it because he's here. I'm looking at his face. I don't see any evidence of him being pulled back. What do you see? What do you see?
You told me the other day. Yeah, he's had some work.
The picture in the paper looked like he had work done. I'm looking at him now. I don't know, it was Daily News or something. There was a picture of you.
That was me unshaven with a gray beard and everything. That was the worst picture of my life.
But I'm looking at him now. I don't see any evidence of him being pulled back.
Well, he doesn't have stitches in.
Wait a second, what?
stitches in right now.
Check behind his ears, Robin.
Check. Come on, Jack.
Do me a favor, before we talk about your new play and everything that's going on with you, there's a game we want you to play. Mike Walker is on the phone. Are you familiar with Mike Walker? Yes. Okay, Mike Walker.
Mike will be able to tell us if he's at work.
All right, Mike. Mike is from the National Enquirer, so you better be clean.
Must be true.
Because Mike will know everything about you. Mike, are you there?
Must be true.
Yeah, hi, Howard.
Hi, Mike, how are you?
Yeah, fine. Doug Schwartz, of course, a co-judge on the Miss Hawaiian Tropic contest. I guess you know Doug Schwartz.
Yes, one of my fellow producers on Baywatch.
What about him?
Well, he's a judge.
What do you got on him?
Hawaiian Tropic Circuit.
Did he tell you when David was in the hospital?
Do you think David Hasselhoff has had work?
No, Howard, I don't.
You don't? You've checked
around?
I think
it's just a case of genetics. David is a very good-looking man, and I think you're jealous.
That's right, baby. That's right, man.
There you go.
It's the National Enquirer. Must be true.
Yeah, I say so.
Well, let me tell you, Mike Walker is
All right, let me ask another question. Maybe you haven't had surgery. No injections?
Collagen?
No injections.
Botox?
Botox doesn't count, Robin. That's not work.
Yeah, Botox does not work.
But you have not had rat poison put into your eyes to make them look better?
No rat poison.
Okay. You haven't had rat poison injected into your face?
No.
All right.
No.
Mike, what is with the George Bush abortion story? Did George W. Bush pay for an abortion for his girlfriend back in the 70s?
Have you read this in the National Enquirer?
No.
No.
Larry Flint is coming out with it.
Yes, I know that.
Do you have any information?
Well, let's just say that, we're well aware of Mr. Flint's evidence, and we haven't done the story. I think that sort of speaks for itself.
So you feel it's not true?
No, Howard, anything, can be true. It's not a story that I personally have worked on.
Why is George
we're
W.
not
Bush
publishing it.
Why does George W. Bush not return my phone calls when seriously, when I call his campaign organization?
You'd be terrified of you, Howard.
Well, he doesn't have to talk directly.
You don't have to talk directly to me, but answer the question, yes or no, because that would be the height of hypocrisy.
Well, yes, it would. But, there are a lot of questions George Bush isn't going to ask about his past.
What are you, a Bush supporter?
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Absolutely not. I'm terrified of George Bush becoming president of this country.
Then do the story.
Lie about
it. I will only say
an animal.
I'll only say it's not because we didn't try.
All right. You don't know anything about him in a hotel room with a chick? It's got to be. He can't just be banging that one broad.
Really? He was Mr. Animal House. Come on.
Yeah, he was a party boy.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
That's right. Now, we're going to give 4 stories to David Hasselhoff. Okay. He's going to play for someone in our audience. If he gets the answer right, they will win $1,000 courtesy of i1.com.
And if they're already registered on i1.com,
$2,000. i1.com is a great search engine, and you win money. So let me get somebody on the phone. Mutzi, are you there? Mutzi?
Steve.
Oh, this is Steve?
Yeah.
What happened to Mutzi?
Well, hold on. I want to go to Mutzi. Oh, Mutzi's gone. I'll let Steve play. Steve, you can play.
Thanks a lot, Al.
All right. Did you ever get it on with Pamela Anderson on the Baywatch show? Ever get anal from her? No. Bet you wanted her, though.
No, never did.
Really? I don't get that.
No.
Gorgeous gal.
No, doesn't do it for me.
Really?
No.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Why'd you hire her?
True.
He doesn't even know.
No, it was a collective decision when she came in, and I just kind of went along with the boat. She came in for the audition and was
with the boobies and the blonde hair.
She was very revealing that day, and very revealing. And I just went, well, I don't. We've had enough publicity about Playboy and Playgirls. I'm trying. I was the one who was still opting for scripts once in a while and family values and morals and.
What are you, crazy?
Yeah, I am now. Now that Son of a Beach is making all the money.
Right. Big bucks.
Big bucks.
Yeah,
I'm the dog.
Yeah, he's good.
Have you had him on the show?
Yeah, I'm going to have him on next week.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get down to it. Mike, you've written the novel Malicious Intent. You don't even need to work at the Enquirer anymore. You do it because you love it.
I do indeed.
Malicious Intent, a Hollywood Fable. Have you read it yet?
No.
You have read it?
No.
No, you
haven't.
No. Well, you'll be the only one then.
Well, wouldn't that be a dream if David Hasselhoff would do the adaptation of that? It looks like it's going to be a TV movie.
Oh, great.
Well,
but David Hasselhoff doesn't have to work anymore. This is a man who's done 2 series, and he's set for life because, of course, the voice on Knight Rider is the president of the Screen Actors Guild.
It's true.
What's his name? William
Daniels.
Let me ask you something. Mike, how much is David Hasselhoff worth?
Conservatively.
I would say David Hasselhoff probably is worth, conservatively, between $20 and $30 million.
Wow.
Remember, he has the whole career in overseas, in Germany. He's a big singer.
I'm going to say you're low. I'm going to say he's worth $55 million.
That could be low.
Now you're smiling. Who's closer in
potentially it's more than that, because, of course, all the syndication.
Who is richer? Who is right? Me? I am right.
Yeah.
I am right.
Yeah.
He says modestly.
No, I worked my butt off on that show. I mean, listen, I walked away. My IQ was becoming that of a turtle. I had to walk away. Now I walked into the hardest show of my life.
Now, I'm assuming you got screwed a little bit on your first series on Knight Rider. They always screw you on your first big hit,
that's
right?
A studio.
Yeah,
are you kidding me?
But Baywatch made big money, and you were one of the producers.
You're right.
You own 12% of the Baywatch receipts, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've read your contract.
Yeah.
What do you mean you've read his contract?
I read everyone's contract. Is it true? Mike Walker sneaks it out for me. Is it true Paul McCartney wanted to be on Baywatch?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I met Paul McCartney, Linda McCartney, and
they were fans.
Big fans. And I mean, I was like big, major fans of his. And
of course.
I came up to him and I said, I just came from the Beatles Museum. And he said, well, I just came from Germany, and they must have a Hasselhoff Museum in there. And I was so honored that he actually knew who the hell I was.
And he wanted to do Baywatch, and he wanted to ride a horse?
He wanted to ride a horse with his lovely wife, yeah.
Why did you not do it?
He never called back.
Oh, all right. So you really didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
All right. I also heard that Ringo told you to F off. All right, so Mike is going to give us 4 stories. Steve on the phone. If David Hasselhoff picks the story that is false and he gets it right, you win the $1,000.
All right.
All right, from i1.com. Okay, let's go.
All right, first story. Don't poo-poo this. Drew Barrymore swears that when she and Charlie's Angels co-stars Cameron Diaz and Lucy Liu trained for their action flick at a no-nonsense Utah survival camp, they went 3 weeks with no toilet paper. Their shaman substitute was leaves.
Oy vey.
Nice.
Number 2. Why would they have to do that?
And number 2. Brad Pitt spotted a young deer limping across the road near his Hollywood Hills home, so he called L.A. County Animal Welfare, then got out of his car and stopped traffic until help arrived. After Bambi was tranquilized and caught, rescue workers told Brad they'd fix its broken leg and release it back into the wild.
And he went home and ate it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Number 3.
On the set of her new TV sitcom, Bette Midler and guest star Dolly Parton were fronting a Fast and Furious song and dance number when one of the female hoofers popped a silicone falsie which bounced to the floor. As the director yelled, "Cut!" a male dancer scooped it up, tossed it to another guy, and the giggling dancer started playing catch with it. Buxom Dolly cracked Bette and the gang up when she yelled, "Y'all give that back right now, I'm going home."
God.
It was Dolly's silicone breast implant, breast falsie, whatever. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, and the last item, inviting Bruce Willis to your next party, first ask, bringing your goons. Bruce crashed a swelligant bash in Europe, and the hostess, owner of a top modeling agency, was thrilled. But later, as she snapped pictures of party guests, including Bruce, his 2 bodyguards snatched her digital camera and ripped out the computer chip. The woman burst into tears as Bruce, unaware of the brouhaha, partied. Next day, hearing what his guards had done, he called to apologize. "I just want my chip back," the woman said. Bruce questioned his heavies and learned the chip had been tossed. He offered to buy the lady a new camera, but she hung up on him in a fury.
Okay, here's your 4 stories, David. You're playing now for $1,000. Okay, Lucy Liu and Cameron Diaz, no toilet paper, so they use leaves.
For 3 weeks.
Andrew.
I don't buy that at all. Brad Pitt.
Stop for a sick
The deer.
The deer.
Yeah.
Bette Midler was on with Dolly Parton, and somehow a falsie popped out of...
Out of who?
Out of
one of the dancers.
One of the dancers, and Dolly picked it up and made a joke to save her the embarrassment. Bruce Willis, don't want any pictures taken of him because...
It's got to be the first one. That's that.
The Drew Barrymore, no toilet paper?
Yeah, you believe those broads would... Yeah, of course. I'm with you.
Go, Dave.
You agree with him on the phone there?
Oh, yeah.
All right, you like that idea. Yeah, I'm with David on that one. I don't believe that's true. We all agree on that?
Oh,
wait, what about Fred?
Robin?
I believe it's the Brad Pitt story.
You don't think he'd save a deer?
Because that's obvious. That's such a sweet story. It couldn't be true.
Right.
You see, you're going on the Brad Pitt story. Jackie, you're down with David Hasselhoff and me?
3 of them using leaves for 3...
I don't buy that.
2 days, I might buy it.
Yeah, you know that's not true.
Yeah.
Fred, what do you say?
Unless this is a publicity stunt, like somebody floated a story out. No.
All right, everybody thinks except for Robin.
Yes,
That there's no way that those three princesses couldn't possibly.
No
way.
All right, go ahead, Mike. Give us the right answer now.
Okay, this is the newest twist I've heard. Even if it's not true, okay. Well, I'm sorry. You're all wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay? Drew Barrymore, and I put particular work into this. My reaction was the same as yours, okay?
Now,
but they went to that camp. They went to that camp, and they had to abide by the rules of that camp. They wanted to. She swears, okay?
Did you check the leaves for DNA? And remnants?
Drew Barrymore swears.
All right, so what's this false story?
That is the false story.
Oh, it is a false story.
Yes.
What?
But Drew Barrymore.
I'm sorry, the false story. Oh, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, what's the false story?
I got confused with Fred's reasoning there. Right, the false story is Bette Midler.
Bette Midler.
The breast.
Yes.
All right, well,
the breast.
That's what I was going to say.
Were you going to say that?
No, but you know, no. Just because Drew Barrymore says that, it's got to be true, right?
Hey, I don't buy it either. No way. They went to that survival camp. They absolutely did. That is one of the rules. They do not have toilet paper. They must do it out in the field.
Well, Mike, Mike, everyone doesn't believe you. You got us all, though.
Yes, I don't believe it. Well, that doesn't count,
Steve, I'm sorry.
You lose.
But
Come on, Mike.
But go to i1.com. You can win $10,000 a day, $1 million a month, and $10 million on tax day. i1.com. Thank you.
True. And remember the point of the game. Truth is stranger than fiction.
And, Mike, remember that your novel, Malicious Intent, is still out there.
Yes,
and
it is.
also
We're
we can
still on TV every day.
That's
God
right.
willing.
All right. Thank you, Mike.
Okay.
All right. There it is.
Bye, Mike.
There it is. Bye.
Go wipe with a leaf. I don't believe it for a minute.
What's that got to do with the movie?
At least he didn't get me.
Yeah, what does it have to do with the movie?
You never prepared for Baywatch by wiping with leaves.
No, we use the scripts.
The scripts did it all.
No, I'm sorry.
Why bite the hand that feeds you?
I'm not. I love the show.
All right, number one, let's just go over a couple of facts. Number one, you're a wealthy man from Baywatch. Why continue to work? Now you've got the $55 million. Why bother?
Yeah, I just wanted, since I was 8 years old, never intended to be the Knight Rider, never intended to be on The Young and the Restless, never intended to
What did you intend?
I wanted to go to Broadway and do a musical.
Is that
That's why you're doing Jekyll and Hyde?
Yeah, I came up here to go to school at Juilliard, and they accepted 17 people, and I was number 18. I didn't get in, so I went to California Institute of the Arts, which was more like a very bizarre school. So I got out of that school and ended up on The Young and the Restless, left The Young and the Restless to come to Broadway. Got Knight Rider, left Knight Rider was over, ended up over in Germany with the recording career. Came back.
Everything was an accident?
You know what?
Hey, you're making it seem like...
It took me 30 years to get back here.
You are angry because you
I'm
feel...
not angry.
No, hold it a second. I'll tell you what you are.
Oh, no.
You are quoted as saying...
here we go.
You said, God damn it, I should be in The Perfect Storm.
No.
Why am I not doing movies like that? I don't get credit for the work I've done. Look at the movies I had. I had to talk to a car. How do you make Baywatch work? Making Baywatch work is immensely harder than having an effing ER script where a girl is dying in your arms of AIDS. Now, go ahead. You feel that you are
You're
not...
underrated.
Boy, you know, I am so glad you brought this up because that writer is an absolute jerk. I took that guy to my house and treated him with such respect, and he said to me, aren't you jealous of Brad Pitt's career and George Clooney that you don't get scripts like that? And I said... Absolutely, I am.
That was an honest answer.
Yeah, and I said, but, you know, sometimes it's very difficult to talk to a car and have everybody on the street come and stop me and say, hey, Knight Rider, and they actually believe that the car talks, and it's also
You mean the car didn't talk?
In other words, you're saying that sometimes it's harder to take a show that's completely implausible and make it work than it is to do a movie that makes sense.
Listen, if I had a script like ER where it's very intense and heavy and so well written, I would be honored to do a show like that. When I'm doing Baywatch and I would get the scripts and I've got no pockets and I'm wearing a red trunks and I'm standing there halfway naked and I have to make that work. It's a lot harder to make stuff like that.
Are you saying now because you've done shows like Knight Rider and Baywatch, you won't get considered for Perfect Storm and things like that?
I think that has a little bit to do with it. You know, most of the guys that directed Knight Rider years ago couldn't get a job. They would say, well, what have you done besides Knight Rider? What have you done besides Baywatch? But here's it's the same way with Jekyll and Hyde. Here's a show that's running for 4 years. Here's a show that runs runs 10 years. Here's a show that runs 4 years. Knight Rider. It's popular with the public, but not with the producers and the in-house.
So do you think you should have gotten nominations for Emmy?
No, absolutely not.
But if
Why
it's
not?
harder to do that than ER, why not?
Why shouldn't you be considered?
I should have been considered for the tallest actor in a lifeguard suit or something.
What you're saying is you would like a meaty role. You would like one role, one time.
That's why I'm here doing Jekyll and Hyde. I'm doing Jekyll and Hyde because I took the challenge to say I can do this. I want to do this.
You want to prove something.
Yes.
Forget about the money.
You have enough money. You could produce your
What
own
am I going to do? Stand over in Hawaii and just go,
No. You could produce your own project.
You know what? My heart is in theater.
He's not a producer. He's saying, listen, I want a...
No, Drew Barrymore couldn't get a job. She started creating her own project.
She's out in the fields now with leaves. I mean,
yeah, right. Who wants a wife with leaves?
He doesn't want to do the hard work.
I just came here because I wanted to do...
Describe something to me. Was that the interview that you did with Men's Journal?
Yeah.
Okay, now, during the interview, you were supposedly, according to the writer, you ripped...
I knew you were going to bring
You ripped a very loud fart. And here's what I want to know.
What is wrong with that writer?
The interviewer described your fart as rich and coffee-scented, and you just smiled and you didn't apologize or excuse yourself after you farted. He thinks that was wrong, that you just farted in his face, and that you're arrogant, and you will not apologize for farting. And would you fart here right now?
Would you honor us?
Yeah. With a performance.
I couldn't believe that when I read that. And as a matter of fact, I told my mom, go out and pick up Men's Journal.
Did you fart?
No, I did not.
You did not?
Well, if I did,
Were you sitting on a leather couch? Was that the problem, and maybe the noise?
Yeah, I have no idea, It might have been him.
Isn't it weird, though, for the guy to sit there and describe the beautiful smell of your farts?
What's really weird is the guy comes over and he says, can we come to your house? Can I come into your house? Can I meet your wife? Can I meet your family? Can I go here? I had him follow me to the studio. He got lost. This guy got lost 3 times on the road. I stop on Sepulveda and La Cienega trying to help this guy, give him the best interview of my life, and he comes around and talks about my farting.
Right, and you say you didn't even fart.
Did you get fact-checked on this?
Yeah. What? Did you get fact-checked?
Did they call you and say, did you actually...
Fart?
No, I asked, no.
Will you fart on stage in Jekyll and Hyde?
Have you ever?
Yeah, I have.
The truth, did you ever light a fart during an interview?
No.
No, all right. Let's talk to some people and see. They have questions for you. All right, Brian, go ahead. You're on with David Hasselhoff, now the star of Jekyll and Hyde.
Are you sure this is David Hasselhoff and not Mark Harris?
Why are you saying that?
He sounds a little fag. Like a fag.
Like a fag?
Yeah, I can prove he's gay.
How can you prove he's gay?
The guy wanted to be in a musical his whole life. And he didn't want to bang Pamela Anderson.
Well, that isn't, you know what, that is pretty good evidence. Have you ever had a gay experience?
No.
No.
Another person with the IQ of a turtle.
Will you ever get the respect you're waiting for?
No, I'm not here for that. I'm here for my...
that's enough. How dare you?
Brilliant.
Right.
Yeah, you don't use that word loosely in New York.
Well, you gotta, listen. The guy says you want to be in a musical.
And you did have Pam Anderson.
Sure, you're right.
He did have some evidence.
The guy wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
How did I get my 2 kids? I must have adopted.
No, you are all man. I know that. I've seen your beautiful wife.
Yeah.
And,
that's unbelievable. I get hello, New York.
Craig, you sure you want to live here? Craig, you're on the air.
How you doing, David? I wanted to let you know that Knight Rider is still a very big factor in a lot of people's lives in this country.
I'll tell you a story. In fact, I know you've done a lot of charity work where you visit sick kids in the hospital during the Knight Rider years. Kids wanted to be buried in their Knight Rider hats and shirts.
One of them was.
Actually buried in the Knight Rider shirt and hat.
I would not poo-poo your Knight Rider connection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Embrace it, brother.
It's really amazing on the street here. I get like, yo, Knight Rider! Everywhere I go. It's like...
Better than what I get.
It could be worse.
I take that.
We're talking about trying to bring it back as a movie.
Is that right? Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, what
time
happened
is
to
right,
that car?
Actually, the car is in my garage.
Is it?
Yeah, I took the dash back home.
Me and Robin went to
that was
some theme park.
Universal. Park, yeah.
And I'm talking to this car. They got the car, and I'm talking to the car, and I'm yelling at the guy. Remember that?
Yeah, it was great. We had a great time.
Guy was a real wise-ass, that car. I'm trying to bring back my mother the car.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth.
Why aren't you doing Son of a Beach? Why aren't you on the show?
I'm the executive producer.
Why don't you make it a guest appearance?
I'm too big.
Oh, you're right.
No, I might make a guest appearance. In fact, the guys have a regular part. I was actually supposed to play Milosevic.
There have been times that it's come up.
Yeah. I was going to play Milosevic, the guy in the wheelchair.
I think some of the actors are great.
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
Really
I'm very proud of the show.
Yeah.
Well, you should be very proud that David thinks it's good.
I am proud of that.
I had him send me all the tapes, man. It was like,
it's funny.
It's very funny.
That's right.
Yes.
It's very funny.
All right, sir. So, what is your point about the Knight Rider series?
Well, actually, I just produced an album with Don Peake. I don't know, David, if you remember him.
Yeah.
We took the original recordings and put together a soundtrack album.
Really?
From Knight Rider. It is selling like hotcakes in Europe, Germany, Japan, the UK, and it's kind of moving in the States.
Your record's still selling in Germany? Are you still big over there?
Yeah,
I mean, people goof about that, but that's a big deal, right?
Yeah.
How many records have you sold?
Just that one country?
Yeah, Germany.
17 million or something.
17 million.
Yeah, I got 40 gold and platinum records over there.
Oh, don't.
Back last night, half my audience was German. It was fantastic.
Really? Germans love you.
Why one
Germans
country?
do love me.
You're like Hitler over there. I mean, you're more popular than Hitler.
Has it ever,
because I had a song called "Looking for Freedom," and "Looking for Freedom" was like their anthem, and then the Berlin Wall came down. So I was up, the Knight Rider, on top of the Berlin Wall.
Brian, go ahead.
Freedom.
You're on with David Hasselhoff, the star of Jekyll and Hyde. Go see him now. If you need ticket information, go to Jekyll-Hyde.com.
Yeah, or DavidHasselhoff.com too. You can
do it there. Yeah. You got a .com? You're a .com?
DavidHasselhoff.com.
Really? What do I get on there?
Lots of stuff about every movie, every Knight Rider. I got outtakes on Knight Rider, outtakes on I got some great outtakes on Baywatch.
And are you still an owner of Baywatch?
Still an owner on Baywatch. The show's in its 11th season. It's in Hawaii. And
good for you.
You can't walk away from a winner, but I don't really have anything to do with the show anymore.
Well, you're really trying to distance yourself from that thing.
No, I love the show.
One sense is you think it's a real piece of garbage.
No, I
That's what you seem to be saying.
It's a different show.
Right.
It's a different show.
Brian, go ahead. You're on with David Hasselhoff.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
David, I wanted to let you know that my mom is one of your biggest fans. She's 70 years old.
Oh.
I wrote you a letter about 2 weeks ago, and I overnighted it to the theater, and wasn't looking for anything for free, wanted to kind of surprise her, take her to the show, but I was hoping that there'd be an opportunity for her to meet with you because she thinks you're like the greatest thing.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. He ain't gonna meet with her.
Hey,
I'll be happy
his
to
job
meet
on stage.
Yeah. Did you ever bang this guy's mother?
No, but I can't believe I go from faggot to this.
Right.
30 seconds.
Amy, go ahead.
Stage, that's fine.
Amy, go ahead. Yes.
The show.
Yeah, go ahead. You're on with David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, I have a old internet printout that says David Hasselhoff is the Antichrist.
Really?
David, are you the Antichrist?
Yes, it's absolutely true.
What do you mean you have a printout that says David Hasselhoff is the Antichrist?
It's on the internet. It must be true.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh, yeah, but speaking of that, there's a building outside that says 666, for God's sake.
That's right.
You own that building.
I don't own that building, but why is it?
Because you're the devil.
You look out the window.
What was the evidence that David Hasselhoff is the Antichrist?
There's actually, excerpts from the Bible.
They mentioned David?
Can you imagine that?
In Rev 13:1, and I stood up upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
That's David.
That's David Hasselhoff?
Yes, the beast is David Hasselhoff. His heads are separate television incarnations.
Isn't it 7?
What about that? Is there any truth to what this woman is saying?
You know, isn't it amazing that
Check
people
his
actually
head for that
spend
666.
time to actually
Have you heard
write
this?
stuff
Have you heard this before? Yeah. You have, okay.
Really?
Dave, go ahead. You're on the air with David Hasselhoff.
Good morning, Pinocchio. How's that big beak of yours this morning?
I resent that.
Yeah, hello.
Sorry about that.
That's me. That's not you.
Dave, I got a question for you, sir. Rumor has it that you banged Yasmin Bleach. Is that true?
Absolutely not true.
Did you bang Yasmin Bleach?
No, absolutely not true.
No, that was
What is it about Yasmin Bleach? We were talking about this the other day. We said of all the Baywatch women, she's the one that everybody wants to hire and work with.
Yeah, why her?
Best actress?
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Dave, last question.
Yeah.
Did you go to the same plastic surgeon for your face as Joan Rivers?
No.
Oh, he didn't have any words.
No.
Okay.
Are you friends with the first caller?
Thanks, Pinocchio. Have a great day.
Oh, thanks.
Bye, man.
Yeah. By the way, this guy's a big fat slob. He calls me Pinocchio, but
He's not big. He's a little troll.
Yeah. Well, David, this has been fascinating. I didn't know you were the Antichrist.
Yes, I am.
Look at what we learned today.
Come and see me in Jekyll and Hyde.
Right,
See
Jekyll
the
and
Antichrist,
Hyde.
yeah.
How are you, Nina? Are you any good?
I'm having a blast.
You're having a good time, yeah.
Well, if he's the devil, he must be very good at it.
I'm good as Hyde. I'm good Hyde, yeah.
Well, I'm going to go see it. I'd like to see it.
Would you come?
You must be having
Awesome.
a great time because it incorporates everything. The acting, the singing.
No, it's a fantastic role. Bring them, please.
Because we're always looking for stuff to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's fun. The show's an intense show. It's a dark musical. It's like the role of a lifetime.
All right,
we're
well,
doing
you're
great.
happy.
We've been up for a week getting standing ovations, and please come on down.
It is. I've seen it. I saw it with the original.
Cool,
cast.
isn't it?
Is this the play or the restaurant? I know the restaurant.
No, it's the play.
It's the play. All right. Okay.
We can go to the restaurant afterwards.
All right. I'll make it a whole night. All right.
All right.
Great to see David Hasselhoff, and we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to a man who provides boners to millions of listeners with porn stars, lesbians, strippers, and flat-out whores. Howard Stern.
This is Marlise Andrade. And I'm Tracy Bingham from Baywatch. We wanted to thank you, Howard, for having us on the show. We had a great time. Howard, you rock.
It's the Howard Stern Show.
Thank you, sweetness.
He must be opposed. And thank God he is being opposed. There are millions of Americans now combining their displeasure in a tidal wave of protest against the revolting quality of much material and the proportions of it. It's always been part of human nature. It's one of the weaknesses of human nature. But now...
There he is, Steve Allen, rattling on about me.
Nobody has told me that that's a good idea.
They say now in the newspaper today, hours before his death, he was rattling on about me. And rattling and rattling and rattling, and then just dropped dead.
One of the instances of dump, and there are thousands, unfortunately, is the terrible coarsening and cheapening and thuggishness of language. What I call, just to give one illustration, the Howard Sternization of American radio.
The thugging and the dumb thing. It's one of those intellectuals, pseudo-intellectuals who thought that the people couldn't decide for themselves. He would help them with their decisions because he's so bright. Not bright enough to see he was wearing a squirrel on his head.
Oh. See, that's what was dumb about the country. They didn't know better than to point out his bad hair.
Well, you know what's funny? Like, how do you go on and pass yourself off as someone who knows something? And it's like, what if I came out and said, you know what, I have the answers to all of America's problems, and on top of my head, I had, like, pigeon crap.
You might as well wear a clown outfit.
Right. What if I came out in a clown outfit? Yeah.
Out, what
if I dressed in a girdle and panties and stockings, and I told you I had all the answers?
And then demand to be taken seriously.
Yeah. It was the emperor's new hair. Everyone was afraid to tell him what was going on. Hey, listen. What do we have, computer problems out there, honey? I don't know what line my next guest is on.
I was trying to tell you that.
What happened to the computer?
I don't know. We had a mouse problem, so we changed mouses, and now
mice.
And now,
they changed mice.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't say mice. You would say mouse.
Right. Yeah.
And it's still not working.
Okay.
So he's on line 16.
Okay. How am I going to know who's on what line?
Well,
what if people have questions?
I know, that's what we're trying to do.
What we'll do is, in the interim, John, you'll keep working the phones and you'll hand Howard notes until we get it fixed.
There you go.
Solve that one.
He's a thinker.
Thank God somebody is.
Baba Booey. Who's he thinking? Baba Booey.
John had no answer.
Here's a guy, I don't know how he comes to this conclusion. He says that American women are lousy wife material, that you should get a Russian. And I've heard this from a lot of different people, quite frankly. A lot of guys who go overseas. Hi.
Hi.
Are you Frank?
Yes, I am.
All right, Frank, you got to talk up. For some reason, I'm having trouble hearing you.
Okay, will do.
Are you in Russia?
No, I'm in the next best place, Oklahoma.
Okay.
And Frank, I wish I had your last name, but they don't give it to me. Do you want your last name given out?
Sure, it's Frank Coleman.
Frank Coleman. Okay. You've written a book?
Wrote a book, To Russia for Love, The American Man's Best Option.
I would read the plug, but they haven't given me one for you. This is my staff. This is how my staff operates.
They can't tell you who's on the phone or anything.
No, the whole office is in disarray.
Well, Howard, I have my lovely Russian wife sitting right next to me. She's on the telephone as well.
Oh, good. Let me talk to you about a couple of things first.
Okay.
All right. You say throughout the world, American women are known for being the worst wife material possible. And your thesis...
I mean, isn't that a generalization?
Well, of course, it's a gross generalization, and Robin, I'm sure for you it's not true.
I'm the worst wife material.
Well, but I mean, it's a real...
Well, actually, you're right, because you say that most American women basically want to be men. They want to be a man. Isn't that what your thesis is?
Yeah, that's part of the underlying tone, is that the last 30 years our women have become more like men, and our men have become more like women.
What does that mean, exactly?
It means that in the all-out effort to equalize the genders in I'm sure a lot of it is necessary in the job market and things like that, but the all-out race to equalize the genders, that we have taken away the femininity from our women and also emasculated our men to a certain extent.
Here. I tell you, I go through Manhattan. One second. I go through Manhattan, and I look at the men walking down the street, and they look very feminine.
A lot of them.
A lot of them. And a lot of the women are really looking for husbands, but they really want wives. Is that what you mean?
Well, to a certain extent, that's what I mean. But I think our women are spoiled to excess in that they want to have and be and do it all when that's not possible for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because you need a wife that's going to, like, baby you a little bit.
What does a wife do? Tell me.
Go ahead.
Well...
Because I don't know.
To put it succinctly, and this is part of the problem, Robin, most of the women in the United States, the younger women, don't know what a wife is supposed to do.
All right, so let us know.
A wife is supposed to complete and not necessarily compete.
Mm-hmm.
I still am not getting any specifics. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. The reason most people are looking toward Russia or almost any other culture for wives from America is that until you go into these other cultures, you don't realize that that the women in America don't really want to be seen as sex objects. They don't actually want to be treated as women. They want to be treated as a generic male wannabe. And I know that's a stretch for you, but from the standpoint of what's happened over the last 30 years, women in this country don't know what their role, and I'm not saying that anybody assigns a role, but either nature or God or whatever you want to.
Are you saying that women? Are you saying?
What you're saying?
Let me understand this. I think I understand what you're saying. Are you saying that women are confused? Not necessarily you're casting judgment whether it's good or bad, but because they want it all, because they want to be working persons, they want to be moms, they want to be wives, they want to be this and that. They're confused because their role has changed so rapidly.
The role has changed so rapidly, and also we're exposed to so many things. You go home. You pop on the television, you probably have 80 channels there. And the problem is you can only watch one channel at a time. And yet by having so much at your disposal, having so many choices that you can make, 30, 40, 50 years ago, women didn't have those kinds of choices.
Are you saying that
somebody would say something.
Are Russian men training their women differently? Are they not putting up with the crap that men in America put up with?
Actually... until you go abroad and you start talking to bachelors from other countries, you don't realize that foreign men really pity American men because of the nonsense we put up with from our ladies.
Right. Now,
so what do these women in other cultures do?
Well, for instance, a year ago, we were sitting around, I was sitting with my fiancée Tatiana at the time.
Tatiana's a Russian woman?
Yeah, Tatiana's a Russian woman.
Are you there, Tatiana?
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
You know how to behave?
I think so.
You listen to your husband?
Yes.
You don't give him any crap?
Oh. I don't know anything about that.
You give him, you treat him good. He comes home from a hard day of work and he earns...
Yes, he's my lord and my master.
Right. He's your lord and master.
Yes.
And he makes the money, right? The money.
Yes, he does.
The money. And he makes the money, and you like that.
Home the bacon.
Right. And you are appreciative that he is giving you a free lifestyle.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
And what's the difference between Tatiana, let's say, and any American girlfriend this Frank had?
Robin, let me put it to you this way. We were sitting around an apartment in Volgograd last October, and we were drinking toast. You know, that's one of the things that's fun about Russia. You got a bottle of vodka at your major meals.
Mm-hmm.
And we're sitting around drinking toast, and my Tatiana said, this toast is one I want to make. And so I thought, okay, this should be interesting. And she lifted her glass and she said, this toast is to women. We were made for man's pleasure.
Yeah.
And to be by his side.
I'll drink to that.
Girl. You go, girl.
Now, what American woman would even say those words without choking?
Men love that.
Well, but I mean, what's so wrong with that?
Nothing. I have a buddy who just came back from Russia. He told me he was banging a bunch of Russian broads, and they're very loving.
Hey, not only that, that's one thing American women have done well.
Is this the same guy who gets the prostitutes and the happy ending?
No. But go ahead.
No, that's Robin. That's one thing American women have done. They've demanded the best from their men in bed, and the nice thing about it, Russian women are appreciative.
Yeah, they don't care what they get.
Let me tell you something. You know what? I liked what you're saying, and I'll tell you what I like about it. You know, women will always, in America, they're always like, you know, where are we going? When are you going to marry me? When are you going to marry me? When are you going to make a commitment?
The Russian women don't do that?
No. Russian women are like, thank you for banging me. Imagine you have...
How do you know?
Imagine you have 5 minutes free time and you're willing to give it to me. Give your love to me. Is that right? Is that accurate?
Well, that's part of it. We've got a buddy who's 68 years old. Last year he was over in Latvia. And he...
Those bastards.
He got together with a couple girls in their 20s.
Go ahead.
And after a night with this guy in his mid-60s, in the morning, these girls thanked him for his performance.
Right. Now, let me ask you something. Do you have to be a wealthy guy to get...
So you guys want to be lied to is what you're saying?
Yes.
I see.
Do you... No, these girls mean it. Are you telling me...
The male ego is a fragile thing. We need to be lied to occasionally, Robin.
Frank, let me ask you something. Do you have to be a very wealthy man to get this kind of lifestyle with these broads?
That's the beautiful thing about it. You can have a beautiful younger wife. You can have a beautiful younger girlfriend. I say younger. That's that's kind of taboo unless you're a quadzillionaire in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
But you can have well, my wife is 17 years younger than me.
I thought he was going to say 17 years old.
No, but I have a buddy that's 55 who's married to a 19-year-old.
And you're not a multimillionaire, neither is your buddy.
No.
Now, let me ask you, are you a very good-looking man, would you say?
Robin, you didn't see the inside cover of my book. I put my pictures all over that book for one reason, and that is to let the average American guy know he doesn't have to be a Tom Cruise to have beautiful women crawling all over him.
So what you're saying is...
Can I tell something?
Yes, Tatiana.
I just would like to tell that I think it's not so important that he's a very good-looking guy. This is very important that he has got a very wonderful soul and very big heart.
Oh, I love to hear that. Honey, you're saying you haven't said one wrong thing. You a 3-input broad? Do you like anal?
Oh.
Of course she does.
No, he's a nice-looking guy, but
he didn't teach you that
for me it's important that he's a very kind-hearted person.
You see what's going on here? You take a guy. Frank, how old are you?
I'm 48.
All right. Take a 48-year-old guy here in America. Unless he's got tons of dough, he ain't going to be getting a chickie this young.
That's right.
Over in Russia, he's got himself a hot chick.
He's got whatever he wants over in Russia.
There are guys here who aren't complaining. And you know why they aren't complaining?
They're pussy whipped.
No. They get women.
Right. Well we're talking to guys who can't get women.
Robin.
Yes?
You're in the high media world where guys have got tons of cash.
Right.
You know, cash.
Is that what I'm seeing?
Yes.
Cash?
You're talking to a guy on the phone who's got a hot wife like Alan Thicke's got, and he don't have half the money.
That's right.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. He's on to something.
So, Frank, what do you take a trip over there?
Yeah, you just put up with the annoying accent and you're there.
There are probably a million different ways to hook up with beautiful Russian women. Tatiana and I are going to take a tour group over in July. We hope Howard would go with us by then.
I'm thinking of going over there. I heard some good things.
Yeah.
Hey, your book is called To Russia for Love, And you can also go to RussiaForLove.com. That's where people can learn about you. Let my listeners in on this. Some guys want to get on the phone to you. Robert, you're on the air.
Yes, how's it going?
Hey.
All right, hey, I went to Colombia last year, and I married a Colombian woman this past July.
Yeah, same thing.
Best woman in the world. She takes care of me like you wouldn't believe.
And I bet you she's a lot younger, too.
No, she's 44 years old.
Well, what are you, 85?
37.
Oh, the hell are you doing?
Good. I mean, I'm sitting on the couch, and my glass is half empty. She comes over, picks it up, and fills it back up with whatever I'm drinking.
Hey, and don't ruin her. Don't go, oh, honey, don't worry, I'll go get it. Don't do that, because then she'll start getting used to it.
I'm a truck driver, and when I call her and tell her I'm going to be home, she asks me what I want to eat, and she cooks it for me as soon as I get home.
Wow. Wow, when's the last time you ever heard that?
And she'll wash my back in the shower, sex anytime you want.
Wow. Anytime I want.
Anytime I want, she'll give it to me.
And you're a truck driver. You ain't a multimillionaire.
No.
See?
Money's not an object with her.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh,
because,
come on.
Because 30 grand.
He's a zillionaire.
Exactly. That's the point. He got a color TV here. He's like
it's the same.
She comes over. She's like, oh my God, look at this guy. Joe, go ahead. You're on with Frank R. Coleman, the author of the new hot book, To Russia for Love. The whole country is talking about this book.
Howard, how you doing?
Yes.
How you doing, Howard?
Right, how you
Joey D. from Brooklyn.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to play golf now while my nurse wife is working in the hospital. She's Cuban, although. And I'm not working, but I'm going to go play some golf while she's taking care of me.
The Cubans are just like the Russians.
Yeah, they're really good. She's a great girl. I want to put a shout out to Myrna. Myrna working in Litch over there.
Right, there you go. Another guy attesting to the greatness of the Cuban women.
All right, now, so how does Tatiana, with all these women willing to give you anything and everything and telling you how great you are, how does Tatiana bag the man?
How does Tatiana bag the man?
Yeah, how does she get to be the fiancé?
Oh, Tatiana, tell him.
He's a good look. She's in love with him.
What?
And she treats him right, and he loves her.
Everybody was treating him right.
Robin said, why did you choose her?
Oh, why did you choose her?
Robin.
I'm not even sure what the question is.
Robin.
Well, you understand him, I understand.
Yeah, I don't understand you. I get this guy. I don't. All right, listen.
Why Tatiana above all the other women?
I'll tell you why. I'll prove it to you why. Okay. Tatiana.
Yes.
I need to eat right now. Go cook me a meal. Would you do it?
Why not?
Why not? Did you hear that?
But all the women were saying that. What I'm saying is what makes
What do you want me to cook for you?
You make me those friggin' pierogies.
Did you try it?
Tatiana, I need a back rub and I need my smelly ass rubbed. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, see?
But I'm saying, why Tatiana, Frank?
Well, I put a couple reverse ads into some publications in Russia, and I had over 1,200 women write to me. And, this was after my first trip over, and I started looking at them. And sure, some of them were young enough to be my daughter, and so I figured, hey, they'd be nice to try out for a night or two, but let's get real. Tatiana she wrote to me in October of 97, and I wrote her back right away. And let's face it, why Tatiana? Out of 1,200 women, I probably wrote back to 80 of them. The hot ones.
Listen, let me tell you, look what's going on.
For quite some time.
You can see this guy, he ain't no Romeo, and look what he's got going on there.
Got 80 women to choose.
Hey, Tatiana, describe yourself to me. How tall are you?
Probably 5'4".
5'4". What do you weigh?
125.
125? You got big...
She's put on a little bit of weight since she's had American food here last 6 months.
She's eating regular now.
She's put on weight?
Yeah.
Well, tell her to lose weight.
Well, she looks pretty good with the weight on.
Yeah, how's the boobs? Are they big?
You'd love them. Howard.
Nice boobs?
They're succulent. You'd love them.
Really? Hey, honey, Tatiana, do you, you let other women in the bed?
Excuse me?
If Frank needs to bring home a woman once in a while to share the bedroom with you, is that okay?
I don't think so.
That you don't go for.
See?
All right.
Just like any woman.
Hey, she's in love.
It's the first wrong
Let
answer.
me see the picture of you guys. I got a picture right in front of me. Yeah, look at it.
I'm looking for Tatiana. I don't
know. Frank, no, right here.
Actually, I don't like my picture in the first...
Let me tell you, I'm looking at a picture of Frank and I'm looking at you. And it looks like it's a kidnapping.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. You could see that Frank is right on the money. Look at the broad he's getting. She's good looking.
But Frank can't answer one question.
He's delirious.
Question, Robin. Ask a question.
I've asked 50.
Ask one. I'll give you the answer.
I said, why Tatiana? I'm getting a whole song and dance about 80 women.
Why Tatiana is because she's my soulmate.
Rocco,
my
you're
partner.
on the air.
And after
All right.
After a year of writing, she surfaced way above everybody else.
Rocco, go ahead. You're on the air with Frank.
Okay. I've got to say that American women do make the worst wife material. They're brought up in this Barbie, I want this culture.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had some experience with Russian women. Let me tell you, they're beautiful, but they can be the most conniving broads you will ever see. I mean, I don't want to stereotype, but...
Yeah, but they're willing to have sex with you if you're an American. And
let me tell you, any woman from outside this country is a better choice.
There you go. So what else is there to say? Holly, go ahead.
Hi, Howard. Oh, you're the God in my sky, and I worship the ground you walk on, first of all.
Thank you.
I agree with this guy, Frank. I totally do.
Yeah, for guys who don't have a big income and can't score big here in this country, you can get these hot young chicks over in Russia.
Be sought after in another country.
Exactly. You are a rock star. Frank is a rock star in Russia. And that's the point. And that's what
he has? An American citizenship.
Thank you. Tatiana.
Calling card.
I'm an opportunist. Really, an opportunist.
Right.
Because you can't rule out, one of the reasons these women leave everything they've ever known behind is to give their children a better lifestyle.
In Russia,
Frank is not about you.
Frank is Mick Jagger in Russia, and that's the point of his book.
Robin, this is about all women.
To order Frank R. Coleman's book, you can go to RussiaForLove.com. And the name of the book is To Russia for Love. Well, hey, listen, I've run out of time, and thank you, Frank.
Howard, could I give one phone number?
And I bet you don't have to have... I bet your wife isn't forcing you to build a recording studio and a rehearsal studio and seven plays and houses and...
Will you shut up and give the phone number?
Go ahead.
Tatiana, you're in house 6.
One easy way to get the book is to order it at 1-800-BOOK-LOG. That's...
1-800-BOOK-LOG.
Right.
Okay. Thanks, Frank, and thank you, Tatiana.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck to you both.
Thank
so much. You. Bye.
Boy, I tell you, when I hear that expression, how you say, music to my ears.
How you say divorce?
It means
half.
It means like less talking and more lovemaking.
That's better than miso honey.
Yeah, miso honey's a pretty good one too. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll learn about the news and then a bunch of other things as well. I'm going to have a couple of comments to make about a few different topics, but we'll be back right after these words.
Welcome to Howard Stern Show.
We offer introductions to some of the loveliest ladies of Russia and Eastern Europe.
A man willing to help in your time of need.
Every year, we help hundreds of men find love, romance, and committed relationships.
Someone who cares.
With ladies from Eastern Europe.
About getting you laid.
And we're confident that we can help you.
Stern.
Howard Stern is proving that his vulgar and irreverent shtick is capturing America's attention.
Stern.
No one likes him at first, but they'll grow on you.
The Howard Stern Show.
If you want to win $10,000 of Fred's money, and if you think you're smarter than our own Fred Norris, call 1-800-44-STERN, and you can compete to win $10,000 courtesy of Sex Wars, the daily TV game show that asks the question, who am the smartest sex, men or women? Check your local listings or go to sexwars.com. On TV tonight, Madonna, as Ganji says, Madonna is going to be on Letterman. Madonna
is going to be on Letterman.
Madonna will be on Letterman, and Barbara Walters will interview that Yenta.
Again.
Barbara Streisand. Because God knows what she has to say is so important. Yes, Bear?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I got to talk about that show last night on Channel 5 where those stupid women ambushed their boyfriends and tried to ask them to marry them.
Yeah, hey, give me the bottom line on that show, because I forgot to watch it, too. Did you...
I watched it. Were the
women dogs?
Well, 2 out of 4 weren't bad.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like these guys just, can I say, pussied out, and 2 of them actually turned around and asked the women to marry them.
You saw it, John?
Yeah, I saw it. It was so lame.
Were the women dogs?
No, some of them were like, you know, okay.
Imagine a woman taking her boyfriend on TV and demanding that he marry her. That's
and
so
how
sad.
were the demands made?
You know, like this one girl like got on her knees and said, I really want to marry you, or, I love you. And
one of the dudes acted like he was going to turn her down, but then
Yeah.
as soon as he saw the look on her face, he said, "Oh no, will you marry me?"
Yeah.
That's good. That's good coercion.
Yeah, basically.
And then they get married on the show. But, who wants to see a wedding?
All 5 of them got married?
Who wants to coerce, all 5 couples got married? Who wants to coerce someone into getting married on
Women
TV?
do that.
Plenty of women. They do.
Hey, that guy.
So sad.
Let me just say one thing.
Imagine your story when you're telling your family, yeah, I got him on TV and demanded that he married me because I'm so desperate.
Here's the tape.
Yeah, that looks good.
Why not just shoot the guy in the head?
And they're all in their, wedding gowns and stuff. It's like,
And are their families
it's like the
there?
guy doesn't know as he's walking out that she's marrying him. I mean, it's like,
All right.
Wait, one more thing. That guy before was right with the Russian lady. I know this guy, Tim, I used to work with. He's a fat slob.
Right.
And he went to Russia, and sure enough, he got a wife, and she loves the hell out of him.
Right.
He gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning, cooks his breakfast, goes back to sleep. They had a baby. He doesn't even have to get up and tend to the baby.
Boy, that sounds great. Thank you.
John married an American. He
No, my wife's half Russian.
Your wife's half Russian, right?
She wasn't born there.
No.
Ronnie's
You got everyone says they're jealous of you and your wife because you got that wife so trained.
She's a really good woman.
Yeah, you're not kidding. She's like a Russian.
Like a
She massages his ass and it stinks.
I'm starting to feel bad because she's 8 months pregnant and she's still like, slaving over my ass and my back.
Oh, you're starting to feel bad.
Yeah, but you only have another month of feeling bad. So
You can handle it. You can hang out that long. Feeling bad.
Hang in there.
got all blood from his hemorrhoids and stuff, and it smells. And she goes, John, I'm having trouble tonight rubbing your ass because it smells.
I can't do that part.
Turn your head.
So then I got to put the underwear on.
Put a cloth over your
Put the underwear on.
Put the underwear on?
Well, if it smells, she'll lift it back up and put it back over the butt cheeks.
Ooh.
But then I ask her to do my feet extra long since she's not doing my ass.
And order me some
Can you imagine?
Let me tell you something, bro. You got the life.
She's a good woman, but
and she's cute and everything.
But what are you?
I do a feed occasionally,
Yeah, why bother though? Once you start doing that, then she's gonna start expecting it.
She's a good woman.
Well,
you got a great
if we're
deal.
watching sports, I'll say I'll do your feet so we can watch the game. And then
You got a great deal. The only thing wrong with her is that she doesn't let you bring other women into the bed. You got to work on that.
Even the Russian women don't.
Yeah, I got to try that.
You got to try that.
Yeah, the Russian woman said no.
Yeah, that was the bad part of the Russian woman. Yeah.
See, the reason why John's wife is so awesome is because, I understand
what Gary has come up to me in private and said, "Do you believe John's wife?"
But here's the deal. I understand why what she saw in him when she married him, but he's not that guy anymore. He's gotten heavier and everything. John was cute when she married him, but he's not as cute.
I have
she
a
doesn't
friend
care.
who met John's wife, and she said to me, "Boy, that girl is in love with John." She really
is.
She is in love with John.
She's
I'm not gonna
I love her too, though.
I'm not going to say a word.
What? It's certainly not the money, Robin.
It's about you. It's not about you. Calm down.
What do you think?
You think? Oh, don't say that.
What do you think? Tell me, please, Robin.
I'm not going to say a word.
She
Let's
always
go on
does
with
this.
the conversation.
What's she doing? What's she doing?
Nothing. Just something occurred to me. I'm not going to say.
What's she driving at? Share.
Oh, just say it.
It's not about you, John. So let's go on.
No, I don't care.
with us, Robin.
Do you think that she's on some level insecure?
No, it's not about her.
Oh,
yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Gotta be.
Come on.
Is that about John or is that about her? Who could it be about? Howard?
No, it's not about anybody.
Wow. Wow.
It's an evil thought.
It is.
She always does
What?
that.
So, man, you got that wife so trained.
Some distraction.
Should write a book.
You really is something else.
He knows
I admire
we
you.
should open a school.
But the thing is, Howard, she's not trained.
No, she is, and I'll
No, but
tell
she
you
isn't.
why
She
John's
loves him.
smart. I'll tell you why John's smart. Yes, she loves him. Whatever, sometimes when you first meet a chick, they want a massage and stuff like that. And then, you know what you do? You go, oh, honey, you don't have to do that. Don't worry. You don't have to. And after a while, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. And then the whole relationship changes. This guy, even if he's not in the mood for a massage, he takes his massage.
Right. 'Cause if
Like
you
a king.
If you skip a week, it's very Pavlovian.
Right.
If you skip a week, you forget to do it.
Right.
But the thing that amazes Gary and everyone else more is that nothing has changed from marriage to baby to anything. She has never changed.
No. But this whole conversation is useless if she wasn't so good looking.
Right.
You know, that's what makes it crazy.
That's the tough part.
But I remember Gary, and he was, oh, my wife. And Gary's wife is gorgeous. We couldn't understand why she was marrying Gary. And he was like, she's a great woman. No, she's not like that. I can do whatever I want.
She changed. Because Gary let her.
That's right.
Because Gary was like, he became a sensitive man, like what that guy on the phone was saying. The men are too feminine. They're worried about the woman's feelings.
And the reason John and Gary kept saying to John, it'll change.
John is an insensitive bore.
And he has never changed.
And he keeps her the same.
He remains the 30
Well,
years.
as we were dating, she did my back almost every night.
Right. And you never said to her, honey, don't do it.
Because I don't want to say, hey, you changed.
Right.
I mean, that's not fair. That means that you sold me a wrong.
You know what it is? You're
goods.
comfortable being attended to. That's something that most American men are not.
Well, his whole explanation, he keeps saying, you set it up in the beginning.
Right. And you're right.
No, but it's the truth.
No,
you set it up and you maintained a certain...
Like, even going to scores. When I was dating, I would go to scores.
Right.
And I was like, this is what I do occasionally. You know,
and don't explain yourself. You just go.
Yeah, and still when you have the parties, like I don't ask permission.
Right, you just go.
Just say I'm going to go to scores.
Right. It's all built in.
I'm going to scores, bitch.
No, I'm very nice. She's very
cool. The best of this is these pimps. I don't know how they do it. I'm listening. Yeah, these pimp shows are really amazing. Listen to this. Here's a pimp getting a haircut, and his bitch is on the phone. Listen to this.
Step beyond John.
Yeah, this is one step beyond John.
Get ready with that The same old soup, just reheated. You know, the normal routine. A pimp do. You know what I'm saying? That's right. yeah, believe that, dog. Yeah, go get my car washed, you know what I'm saying? That's right. And see if I can go catch me a nice, pretty young bitch. Somebody that might like this pimping. Like that. Yeah. Pimp ain't groom. I mean, come. You know what we're talking about?
There it is.
Where's a woman in the world that as soon as you say hello, bitch, doesn't hang up?
I don't know who's more amazing, the guy with the Russian women or this pimp?
No, that pimp.
Hello, bitch.
I could listen to that guy all day.
Oh, my goodness.
If she only give me 50%, or I let her take a half or a 60-40 cut or anything like that, see, I'm not going to be able to give her all my pimping. When she go to jail for that $5,000 bond, you know what am I going to tell her? I ain't got but $2,500. Bitch, I'm going to give you half because you gave me half. No, bitch, I'm going to give you 100%. I'm going to come reach your funky ass. That's why I got to be demanding my 100%. I supply the food, I supply the shelter, I supply the clothing, I supply the medical bills. I take care of everything. All she have to do is supply the money.
They get their own bank account, they get a nice apartment, nice pretty car. We take care of mommy and daddy and everybody else in the family that need taken care of. But then I fulfilled their dream. They went to Hollywood. They mingled with the stars. They even had an opportunity to stand at the gates of the White House. Man, huh? What at the gates of the White House? Talk to the security guard. Ask him what was going on inside. This is the United States of America. There's a lot of things and a lot of places going on, and the bitch want an adventure. Especially if you're talking about a young hoe. Want to travel, want to see things. You know what I mean? It's going to require a pimp to take her there. I got respect from a lot of my women's mothers because I took a lot of my women off welfare.
Go out there, check 5,000, break a trick for 5,000. She come and give it to me, baby. I broke this trick for $5,000. Bam! It's exciting to her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's me and it's us against the world. You know what I'm saying? Us against the world.
Here's a pimp talking to one of his hoes. Wow. Now check out the technique.
What's happening?
Yeah.
So what's happening around there?
Nothing. Hell of traffic out here. All this lovely she's gonna be jumping off till a little bit later.
Yeah, bitch, you got to move around and go.
I've been walking.
Yeah, bitch, you better try to go give me some motherfucking money on instead and start playing games.
Tony, I'm not playing no games.
Well, bitch, you got some money right now?
No, I haven't broke. Tony, only been out for an hour.
Bitch, I wouldn't give a bitch. You was out for 5 minutes, so you better go give me some money, bitch. Go fire some hoe. You better do something, bitch. Go look somewhere. Alleys, understand me, stoves, everywhere.
Okay.
All right, bitch. I'm gonna holler at you then, man. You know what I'm saying? Go on, how you been? Don't let me slow you down, bitch.
Okay.
In a minute.
There you go.
He told her to go look in air wells.
Yeah, I don't care where you find the money. Go look at an air well. Stoves. Now, bitch, don't let me slow you down. Let's get off this phone and get to work.
I don't care if you've been out there 5 minutes. You better have my money.
Yeah.
And the other guy,
my problem.
I don't want to know it.
I'm keeping up my end of it, just sitting here collecting the money.
And have you ever met a prostitute who said that that's her dream fulfilled? Because that guy said he was fulfilling girls' dreams.
Well, yeah, dude. Stand outside the White House?
Social Security?
Yeah, come on.
She
was finding out what was going on. They get to mingle with security guys.
He fulfilled her dream.
Yeah, well, in his mind he did. Now, if I tried that, a woman would cut my balls off.
I was going to say, don't try this at home. These are professionals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of the other wives got hold of my wife at one of the parties.
Go ahead.
Really?
Which wives?
I can't remember. I've been trying to think of it this whole time, and they were telling how that she's giving everybody a bad name because she's doing this for me.
Really?
Oh, really? Whose wife was it?
I forget.
I bet it was Gary's wife.
No, my wife would do that.
But the truth is, I mean, she just wants to make me happy. That's all.
But you got to remember who was doing that.
Who said that? Einzinger's girlfriend?
I don't remember. I mean, she would probably remember. I don't remember. But I think there was a few people saying.
Ask her.
Yeah.
I would like to know.
And if it was my wife, I'd like to know too, because I'd go home and take care of her.
Gary has the hardest though, man. You have a hard deal. I mean,
I don't have a deal at all.
You set it up that way.
He doesn't have a deal.
Because on the weekends he has to watch the kids. He's in charge.
No.
What's this weekend, Gary? What do you have to do?
Yeah, what are you planning?
No, I mean, but he's got to chase them. Remember at my party, you have to chase them.
This weekend is a normal weekend because we're going out of town. But say I wasn't going out of town. All right, get home tonight. We all have dinner together, and if my wife and I are going out, we go out. We pick one day I get up early, one day she gets up early.
So John's already laughing at that.
I like to get up early on Saturday.
Dude, let me ask you something.
Sunday's my day to get
Don't you have an aggravating week all week with your job?
Sure.
I mean, seriously. Do you have the energy to be a nursery school teacher on weekends?
In fact, I'll tell you exactly what Saturdays look like. Here's what Saturdays.
I mean,
I'm just
people
curious.
give me their problems all day. I can't go home and be a nursery school teacher.
Saturday I get up at probably around 6:45 or 7. Bring the kids downstairs. I give breakfast, but I got to start getting them dressed immediately.
Dressed? You get the kids dressed.
Well, I got to get them over to Jackson's soccer game by 8:30.
Wow.
But, meantime, my wife, that's her day off. Her morning off.
She's sleeping.
Well, it's her day off.
You didn't work hard enough for me.
So sometimes,
don't you say that you get up early the whole week?
Gary's day off.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Gary, when do you get a day off?
I'm the hoe, actually.
Yeah, wait, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on a second, Gary. Your wife sleeps during the week till 7 o'clock every morning, right?
Yeah, or whatever.
So then you get up. So you get up at 5 every morning,
and then you got them all day long.
Oh, gee.
They don't go to school.
A lot of pressure there.
Jackson goes to school. Let's go to school a couple of days a week.
Oh, please.
She's got plenty of time.
She's got all time.
Because even during the week, don't you have to spell her for her
and she's got time. And she's got time to herself all week.
Yeah, but doesn't he have to spell her during the week for book club?
Dude, put her to work.
Book club hasn't started up yet, but she does do tennis on Tuesdays.
Dude, put her to work.
So Gary rushes home on Tuesdays and has a job.
No, she goes Tuesday mornings while the babysitter comes.
But when you get home from work, then she goes, here's the kids, right? I mean, it's...
No. She doesn't take, but we both... It's not like I get home and sit on the couch with a Rob Roy.
You can't go home and take a nap.
No.
Oh, see, I take a nap when I get home.
Do you get dinner at least?
Oh, sure. No. She cooks every night.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, boy.
You know what? I tell you something funny. She's going to kill me for this. I came home the other night.
Frank and beans.
The kids, no. My wife's a great cook. She cooks good meals. So I come home.
Because she likes to cook.
She cooked a roast beef, right? And I saw the kids were in their pajamas, and I could see that they've been bathed. So my wife she said to me, I bathed your children and have your dinner ready.
Oh.
And I was going to say to her, you know what? And I paid your mortgage yesterday.
Yeah.
But you don't say it.
No.
Stop.
Yeah, and I paid your mortgage, and I went to work and got the crap beat out of me.
Yeah, but she doesn't have any problem saying anything to him. He's the one who has the governor on his tongue.
Yeah. because he's pussy whipped.
I didn't say a word.
Hey, did you
hell of a big governor?
Hey, Johnny boy, does your wife ever say to you, I bathed your children? No.
In fact, once a year I'll kind of mention how she doesn't get, and she's not entitled to any of the money I had before I met her.
What? That's amazing.
Do you have anything in place in the event that anything ever happened to you two? There's no prenup or anything, is there?
No.
Prenup.
I would take care of her for the rest of her life.
Sure you would.
If you could. You can't.
No, I really would.
He's going to take care of her, all right.
Every guy that says that, every guy who says, if anything happened with me and my wife, I'd be fair. But they have no idea what the woman thinks is fair.
Yeah.
The woman thinks everything except
right
for $20
now,
a
while
week.
they're saying that, they like her.
Yeah, and you'd be fair, but she might not think it's fair.
Right.
That's the difference. What you think is fair isn't necessarily what her and her lawyer are going to think is fair.
Than I do. But,
Well, my wife and I worked it out pretty amicably, but we did. We really did.
Yeah.
I was very fair, and she was fair.
Yeah. So if anything should happen, I would hope it'd be just as amicably.
Good luck.
You want it to be more
You believe me, you want more amicability. Amiable. All right, whatever. So listen, let's get to some news. It's time. Let's wrap up. It's been a long week.
Wait, Howard.
I want to get to some news.
Yeah, I think Bush or Gore is going to win.
He's doing the news.
Oh, you're going to do the news.
I'm just curious. Everyone's saying Bush is going to win. It's scaring me.
Bush is going to win.
Do you think this thing with the drunk driving is fatal for him at all?
No.
No big deal?
People ignore everything.
Not unless it grows bigger than it is right now.
Clinton banged an intern and it wasn't fatal.
It doesn't even bother me. That's a funny thing.
It doesn't bother me either. What bothers me...
you were saying earlier, if it were to be that kind of a thing where he has lied on applications, etc., it might be an issue.
His supporters will say, well, Gore lied about the Chinese contributions. And
well, I don't care what they could say. Right now, I think it might have an effect on the election because it's so close. There wouldn't be time to counter it.
I'll tell you what would have an effect on the election is if Bush did, in fact, get an abortion for a woman. That would certainly put some thought in people's heads.
Well, he could say his usual line, I made mistakes.
40 years ago.
Even Scott DePace, the biggest Bush supporter, who's been seething all morning listening to you, wouldn't have a problem I don't think he'd have a problem if Bush had the abortion.
Wow.
I think that would be a problem.
Well, how can they get you?
Scott was saying to me yesterday, he's admitted he's made mistakes, and even Al Gore has changed his position on things.
What if George W. Bush lied on applications saying that he was not arrested? Do you mind that at all? But do you mind that this guy for 20 years was a party boy and bankrupted 3 of his father's companies? Does that concern you?
You don't know anything about the oil business and what went on there. Maybe it's a small
Neither do you.
battling against Exxon.
What do you know about it?
I don't make it a big deal.
His father handed him 3 companies. All 3 were bankrupted. You don't think there's a pattern of bad business there?
You don't know why. Maybe it's because the Clinton administration it was bankrupt.
Oh, the Clinton administration. It was before the Clinton administration.
You don't know why. We were talking this morning. He's saying that it was a little oil company, and going up against the big oil companies, it's very common.
That's just a thought. I have no idea.
How do you explain? Then they put him in charge of a baseball team, and he trades Sammy Sosa. Seriously, the guy can't do anything.
You can't explain.
It's dumb.
And then also, you should think that George W. Bush is a good businessman because you know why?
Why?
Because Ross Perot says so.
Oh, that's
no, because Ross Perot last night endorsed Bush, and I think he's
the guy who chose Admiral Stockdale as a running mate.
Well, that was stupid.
Yeah, I don't like Perot, so why should what he thinks make me change my mind?
Wait a second.
It's not.
How do you explain a guy appointing a guy who's a chemical lobbyist, pointing him to run the State Protection Environmental Agency?
Once again, I don't know the exact facts, but I would...
I'm giving it to you.
But listen, that's probably not such a bad idea because who better to be on that board than someone who is involved in a chemical...
Do you think they should appoint a fox to take care of chickens?
Oh, come on.
If a guy's a lobbyist for a chemical company, do you think he should be in charge of the environment?
He's hungry.
Yes.
How do you know he's going to eat the chickens?
You're telling me a guy who is a chemical lobbyist.
No conflict of interest. No, that's what he was, a chemical lobbyist.
Yeah, he was a lobbyist for the chemical companies, is appointed to the environmental protection?
I bet he might know something about the chemical industry, and maybe it's
he sure does.
I don't know.
It's like making a pedophile high school principal.
Come on.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
nothing wrong with that.
Be fair about that. So
George Bush is the better man for the job.
Okay.
And that's it. I'm voting that way. Abortion does not swing my vote.
Oh, so even if he did have the abortion, it wouldn't matter to you?
Even if what?
Even if he did have the abortion, it wouldn't matter to you?
No. First of all, even if
that's not a hypocrite.
Hold on. Even if he did have the abortion, people do change their mind. You know who changed her mind?
What is it?
Roe changes her mind.
A guy.
The woman who
yes,
she has changed her mind. She's against abortion now.
Well, of course she is.
So,
who cares what she's against?
Al Gore's changed 4 major opinions of his.
If a guy comes out and says to you, Scott DePace, let's say you have a daughter.
Yeah.
You are not allowed to get this girl abortion. He's raped, and she is not allowed to have an abortion.
First of all, he has never said he wants to take it against for rape.
Yes, he has. He said he would take away abortion under any circumstance if he could.
He did not.
He will do away with RU 486. Your daughter gets
He doesn't want to make it easier.
Your daughter goes out on a date with a guy, and she gets pregnant.
Yeah.
She's 16 years old.
Okay, first I would have
illegal under this new president of yours, George W. Bush. It's now illegal. He's appointed enough Supreme Court justices to overturn Roe v. Wade. Now, the same guy's telling you who went and got an illegal abortion for his girlfriend, if that's true. That doesn't bother you? That's not hypocrisy.
There's a lot of things in your argument there that I don't agree with. First of all, I don't think that George Bush is trying to take it away. Abortion is not going anywhere.
He said he would. He said he is against abortion. He will do everything he can to overturn Roe v. Wade.
He would not use abortion as a litmus test to pick a Supreme Court justice. Did he not say that?
Oh, come on.
Oh, so you believe one but not the other.
I don't believe it.
Abortion is not going anywhere. What he did say was abortion is not going anywhere until people change their minds in this country. Right now, it's such a strong...
Why is he against partial birth? He said as soon as he gets into office, he will do what he can to get rid of partial birth abortion.
So did Al Gore. Said he was against partial birth.
Do you know what partial birth abortion is?
You know what?
Al Gore will not make a move against partial birth abortion. That's the difference.
I did hear him say that he was against.
He said he's against it. He won't do anything about it.
Yes, and instead of the rape scenario, just imagine that your daughter is pregnant, and late in the pregnancy, they discover that there's something terribly wrong with the baby, and carrying through with that pregnancy will affect her health, and now she can't get an abortion.
You know, by the way, the people who want late-term abortions are people who want to have children. They're not people who...
Right.
Yeah, they want to have kids.
First of all, you're assuming... I mean, my view is different from what his is here. So...
All right, listen.
I am not against
it. All right, whatever. So then you're a hypocrite, too. Get out of here. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Because I'm going to vote for somebody that has an issue that's minor to me.
He's like a Catholic who doesn't follow the rules.
So just because my opinion is not like yours, you're going to call me a hypocrite and it's no good?
You think a gay person shouldn't be allowed in the military?
Oh! No. You're going to get back to this?
Be honest.
Yes,
be honest.
he does not
think
that.
Just like George Bush has said about abortion, I think until the country changes, it's a bad idea.
Well, how does the country change?
You're the country, you
I've changed.
One of the people. What'd you call me?
A whack ball.
A whack ball.
Why shouldn't a gay guy be allowed to serve in the armed services?
No problem with serving in the armed forces.
So why,
I have a personal opinion that I think there's a lot of people that probably can't handle that, and it would change something that's so dear to us.
Saying gay men can't handle being in the military?
No, he couldn't handle.
Oh, you couldn't handle it.
No, other people.
Scott, would you want to be in a foxhole with a gay man? Be honest. Answer honestly.
John, it's so deeper than that. You can't
answer the question. Would you feel comfortable being in a foxhole with a gay man?
I wouldn't feel comfortable being in a war, and I've never been in a war.
Answer your question. You're in a foxhole.
Answer the question, Scott. Answer it honestly. Would you feel comfortable being in a fox, having a gay guy watch your back?
All right, can I say as comfortable as...
Yes, you can say that.
You know what? If I had my choice, I would rather be in a foxhole with a straight guy than with a gay guy. But it's not that big of a deal.
Shoot the gay guy.
My point is, listen, put him in office position, put him in any position you want. I think it could be a little weird if it comes down to...
All right, I gotta get on with the news because I have to leave today. I agree.
When there are gays here on the staff, do you have a problem with it?
No, I'm not taking a shower with the people. It's different.
Yes, you're so hot.
When I just disagree.
All right, believe me. Please leave me alone.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree that we disagree.
They won't be able to take their eyes off his butt.
All right, Bush for president. Okay, goodbye. Guy can't answer a simple question whether or not he ever did coke.
He's a politician.
Can't answer a simple question. Did you ever get an abortion? No. Well, they refused to call me back on that. And now the DUI, they're going to investigate and find out if he lied on all his applications and said he was never arrested. Don't say you're going to be the president that restores dignity to the White House when you're a liar. Don't tell me that. Don't campaign like that. Just say I'm a liar just like Clinton. That's all.
I made mistakes.
So you going to vote, Howard? Or?
No, I'm not voting.
What?
No, with the separation and everything, I don't know where I could vote.
It's a short ride. Come on.
You got to go anyway.
Tuesday's not my day.
Oh, God. Can't you negotiate?
Got his day in the barrel.
So you work it out.
Well, I'm telling you what to do. You get over and vote. I hate people who don't vote. I voted in every election.
You ridiculous person.
If I could vote, I would vote.
I can't believe this. You're no help to Lazio. You're no help to Gore. You're no help.
I'm no help. I'm like a Russian. I can only comment. I'm an alien.
If you could vote, this is what you'd do.
Yeah, I would vote. I would love to vote. I would love to. Next year I'm going to be eligible, but there's no election.
You could have registered.
I know.
I would love to.
You did have an address. You were never homeless.
I would love
All right, what else is in the news, Robin, beside me and my voting record?
Never homeless.
My vote doesn't count anyway.
Yeah, right. Can't believe you have so many opinions. I can't vote. As we have been discussing, George Bush announced yesterday, or admitted yesterday after it was found by a reporter, that yes, he was arrested for driving while intoxicated 24 years ago. while visiting his family's vacation home in Kennebunkport.
This guy was a party boy for 20 years.
But just imagine your 30-year-old son is bobbing and weaving, and you give him the keys and let him drive. What's wrong with the family?
Well, listen, this kid's had a privileged life, this Bush. I mean...
Yeah, but they can't even tell him not to drive when he's drunk?
Don't you hate kids who grow up rich and don't do anything for 20 years except run their daddy's companies into the ground? I mean, come on. Let's get real. Come on. You know that's a disturbing thing.
You know what's more disturbing? You never get arrested the first time.
Hello?
Hello.
Knocked myself off the air.
You blew yourself off the air.
I said, you never get arrested the first time you do it.
Right.
This is a pattern of behavior, and he was out of control, like John and Jackie. You want them running the country?
No, I don't think they're motivated.
Thank you. Last evening, George W. talked about his long-ago arrest for driving under the influence. Long ago. It happened a long
He was drunk. He was 30 years old, rich, and on vacation. And what was he on vacation from?
Nothing.
From nothing.
Not from drinking.
Sobriety.
He's now on vacation from drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Here's George W., number 5.
Number 5, George W. Bush. Explaining his way out of this one.
To report out tonight that 24 years ago, I was apprehended in Kennebunkport, Maine for a DUI. Yeah. That's an accurate story.
See?
And let me tell you, he didn't stop drinking after that. He drank for another 10 years. It was so good to him.
It takes a while to slow down.
Here he comments on the disclosure, number 6.
Made mistakes in the past. People know that. They've thought about that. They're making their minds up now. And they've seen me as the governor of the state of Texas. I've upheld the honor and integrity of my office. And it's a regrettable incident that I find interesting that 4 or 5 days before the election is coming to the surface.
Now we'll make it about the other side.
Right. But I agree with your statement of earlier today that maybe they're letting this out
to hide the abortion.
They don't want to talk about abortion.
That's right. This is a better thing to talk about. Sure. And they will not return my calls because we have called again twice today.
Can't get anybody on the phone. Can't get an answer. Here, Bush explained what happened when he was stopped for DUI.
I admitted to the policeman that I had been drinking. I paid a fine, and I regret that it happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be 30 years old and still carrying on like that is pretty something else.
And to continue to drink for 10 years after something like that occurs to you shows a problem in judgment, if you ask me.
All right, next.
Ross Perot has made it known that he has some feelings about this election, and he's urging anyone who has voted for him in the past or supported him in previous elections to cast their ballot for George W. Bush, number 10.
I beg the 29 million people who voted for me in 1992 and 1996, study the issues, get the facts, but go to the polls and vote. It's inexcusable for us not to vote.
Yeah, Howard.
Hey, what does he know? Has he ever been separated?
Number 9 is George W. Bush again. He says he knows he did wrong.
I've learned my lesson. As I mentioned, many of you know that I quit drinking alcohol in 1986, and it was the right decision for me to make.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, since I can't control myself.
It was the wrong decision.
Meanwhile, the experts are now wondering what this will mean to the election. Here's one so-called expert, Stuart Rothenberg. He's a political analyst.
I never heard of him.
He looks at the impact of the DUI arrest disclosure and what effect it could have on the presidential race that looks to be exceedingly close.
What number?
Number 8.
Many voters will probably tell pollsters, oh, this is ancient history, we don't care about it. The question is, in a very close race, in a couple of states, are there going to be any voters or enough voters who say, boy, this is something new, it bothers me about Bush, I didn't know this before.
So he doesn't have any answers either.
I don't think it really affects anybody's decision. Nothing affects anybody.
It certainly didn't affect old Blockhead out there. Vice President Al Gore stuck to the issues yesterday. His campaign was not making any statements about the revelation that George W. Bush had a DWI arrest. In fact, the only thing they would say is that they didn't have anything to do with the leaking of that story. So they're denying any responsibility and sticking to the issues. Here is the vice president acknowledging the celebrities who have supported him. Number 11.
Listen, I am so grateful to Carlos Santana and Isai Morales and Jimmy Smith
and Howard Stern.
Says thank you to all the stars who stand around him.
I don't know why I'm for Gore. As soon as they get into office, they're going to try and shut me down.
Right.
But, all right, I'll sacrifice my job.
We lived through several years of Clinton and managed to stay on the air.
Yeah.
Here's the vice president again reiterating the differences between him and his Republican opponent, number 13.
No one ever thanks me for supporting him.
There is a very big difference in the approach that I'm recommending and that is recommended by my opponent. Governor Bush recommends that we take this surplus. Well, first of all, he says we were a lot better off 8 years ago than we are today.
So anyway, the election is heating up. We're getting down to the final weekend before we get to vote and finally end all this. But I guess we'll have a lot more said over the weekend.
Yeah, end it already.
Why.
End this election.
Meanwhile, they would like to get together and announce a ceasefire over in Israel.
It's impossible.
But they keep killing each other.
It's impossible.
Before they can get to the press conference. So yesterday there was another car bomb explosion that killed 2 Israelis just as they were about to get together to announce this ceasefire. Now it's off again. Here is Yasser Arafat, the Palestinian leader in Jerusalem. He says his demands are simple. Number 12.
Number 12.
First of all, the main item which I had discussed with Mr. Shimon Peres is the accurate and the honest implementation of what had been agreed upon in Sharm el-Sheikh.
Good luck.
If you could understand him, maybe we could come to some kind of an agreement.
I hate accents. I really do.
So they're still fighting over there, and now both sides have gone back to their neutral corners, and they say the hostilities will continue. Each side is calling for the other to stand down. Representative Patrick Kennedy, who is the son of Edward Kennedy, is accused of trashing a 42-foot rented yacht to the tune of $28,000 last summer.
Make him president.
And then scuttling it on Martha's Vineyard, according to a boat charter company.
Another rich kid who don't know what to do with his time. Become the president.
The company is threatening to sue the 33-year-old 3-term congressman, who is a rising star in the Democratic Party, but he has told the company more or less to take a long walk off a short pier, offering only $450 in cleaning charges. That's all he wants to pay. I don't know why. He thinks he can trash a boat and not have to pay for it, but I guess that's why the rich are different. Edward Egan, the Archbishop of New York, talked to Jews yesterday and told the Jews he didn't understand their stand on abortion.
He's going to lecture the Jews?
Yes.
Oh, good. And did he do it in his dress?
Yes, he's always wearing it.
Right.
So he says, you know,
Well, we don't understand not marrying any women and wearing a dress.
He says, I think we've come a long way because we can be friends.
I think a lot of people don't understand why the church protects guys who molest boys and hides them away.
But we don't understand your...
I mean, what kind of thing is he to lecture anybody about their beliefs?
Feelings about pro-choice.
There's a lot of people, Christians included, who are pro-abortion. That's so silly. He's going to lecture Jews. Jews don't have enough problems for people being anti-Semitic. Now he's going to lecture the Jews.
On Sunday, he urged all Catholics to...
kill the Jews?
Yes, no. Base their votes on the fundamental rights of the unborn and for candidates who agree with their position on the sanctity of life.
There's only life if you got someone who cares about you. You're going to be born and no one's going to raise you. You got a big problem on your hands. That's the issue. All right, I'm so tired of this. Abortion's stupid.
Especially from guys who aren't having any kids.
Guys who don't even have families.
They're not even in the game.
Really, that guy ought to shut his mouth. Not even living a real life.
Those 2 accused terrorists who brutally stabbed a Manhattan Federal Corrections officer in the eye the other day, were planning the attack for days.
Yeah, well, kill them.
They were collecting drippings of hot sauce to use as a blinding weapon. And they had the hot sauce, their drippings, in a squirt bottle. When the guard came in to return one of these guys from a meeting with his lawyer, the other one squirted the hot sauce into the guy's eye, and then they took a sharpened plastic object and stabbed him through his eye.
Why are they in jail together, these terrorists?
How does that happen? If you go to jail, you don't say, hey, can I be with my friend?
Yeah. Yes, they did. They said, look, we're locked up all day. You know, they got their lawyers into this. They said it's an American right that you are presumed innocent until proven guilty, and therefore you can't be completely stripped of all your rights. So they demanded to be able to be with their friends. And then they got together and plotted stabbing a guard. They thought they'd get away, and of course they couldn't. But that guy's now down one eye. And they're still awaiting trial, and they'll demand all their rights right up until that day.
Skin them and cover them with hot sauce.
Texas police fined $8,000.
I tell you, if I go to prison, I'd demand hot chicks and massages, not my friends in jail.
Right. See, you're not a zealot. Texas police fined $8,000 hidden in a man's butt. How much do you think you could hold, Howard?
But the size of my ass? Probably 30 grand.
Police found $14,000 on a man who they suspect of smoking marijuana, including more than $8,000 that was hidden in his buttocks. That was 80 $100 bills.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah.
I think I get 80 bills in my buttocks. Maybe on Monday I'll do it.
The guy went to court to keep the money seized on Tuesday. He told officers he's got the money for sponsoring a St. Louis rap group called 40 Caliber. And I guess he didn't have any place else to put it. So he hid the money in his butt. He was arrested for possession of marijuana, and that's how they found the money. So when you're looking for a place to stash your dough,
I'll tell you one thing. That's why I don't like handling money. I don't know where it's been.
That's right.
You know where that's been.
Amazing.
P.U.
I thought it was pretty.
Excuse me, you got change of $100?
$8,000.
Franklin has a clothespin on the
You take out the bills and Ben Franklin has a clothespin on his nose? What else is in the news?
Taiwanese officials say it's too early to tell if the pilot of the crashed Singapore Airlines jet should be held responsible, but they are willing to admit that he was on the wrong runway. They say a routine pre-flight briefing paper warned of hazards, and a big sign showed which runway he was to go down. Investigators say the pilot crashed into construction equipment.
Most of the big airline crashes are these foreign airlines.
On a runway under repair Tuesday night at Taipei Airport.
I hear Taipei Airport, I'm out of there.
Well, you don't go
No, I don't.
Anywhere. The crash killed 81 people. Hawaii was a jaunt for you.
Yep.
Killed 81 people, at least 23 of them Americans. Air traffic controllers had no way of knowing that Fong had moved his Boeing 747 onto the wrong runway because a storm had made visibility poor. So that's where the debris came from. He was on a runway under construction.
What else is in the news, Robin?
Well, this weekend is a big weekend at the box office. Oh, stop that.
What is that?
I don't know. Who's doing that?
Fred's chewing his pen.
Stop chewing your pen.
Oh,
Take off the mask.
Take off your Halloween mask.
Only if you will.
Oh, and by the way, where did who owns the Concorde?
Who is the owner of the Concorde?
Yes, who owns the Concorde?
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Okay.
Who does? I don't know.
Well, it's owned by Britain and France.
Oh.
Now, if you're going to sue the Concorde because you lost a loved one in the crash, who would you sue?
Britain and France.
Baba Booey.
No. The lawyers for families of those who died in the Air France Concorde crash say they might sue the United States.
Oh. Yeah, that's smart. Because we'll just pay.
Because you get higher awards. A German lawyer representing 60 families said he's interested in orienting the compensation based on American standards. A meeting today in Paris is the fourth session between victims, lawyers, and attorneys for the airline. Little progress has been made in, I guess, reaching a settlement. Now you bring the United States into it because you don't like the figures being tossed around. And as I was saying, it's a big weekend for movies. They think they see a return to the movie theaters after a very dismal fall and summer so far. Drew Barrymore and Cameron Diaz and Lucy Liu are bringing Charlie's Angels to the screen. Here's Drew Barrymore on how the movie shows women as independent. Number 14.
Big and fat.
I think it's shown women that they can kick ass, get along, have a lack of competitiveness. Really, most importantly, actually acknowledge.
You got to be kidding me. Yeah, there's a message in Charlie's
Who
Angels.
knew there were all these problems?
Please.
I just want to see a movie.
Right. We're going to go see that tonight, me and Robin.
Matt Damon, big star, is in Robert Redford's The Legend of Bagger Vance.
I won't see it because I don't like the name.
Here he is on Taking the Role, number 15.
Good Will Hunting is obviously really heavily influenced by ordinary people, not only because, you know, the dynamic between them, you know, the...
Oh, I don't care.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Me neither.
Speaky Inky? Cameron Diaz was asked which of the originals Charlie's Angels was her favorite, number 16.
Everybody knows Farrah Fawcett.
I thought they were all amazing women.
Oh,
to me, they were role models. You know, they were just like women
Too tough a question.
who were there at a time that was very impressionable.
Yeah, she's like that person you ask, who are you going to vote for? They're undecided.
I can't tell. They're all great.
Farrah Fawcett was the best Charlie's Angel. She was the sexiest. She was the most compelling.
Really?
Of course. Who else would you think?
I don't know.
What, Jacqueline Smith? Kate Smith, whatever her name was? Kate
Smith.
Kate Smith? I don't even know her name. Kate Jackson. Or who?
Will Smith says his subservient role in Bagger Vance may be a problem for some people. Number 18.
Well, it'll be a problem for Spike Lee. He doesn't like to see black people in a subservient role.
That was one of the elements with the... you know, because black people hate the yes sir, no sir. Black people hate that. Those guys.
Does he talk like that, Will Smith? Yeah. You worked with him. Is that how he talks?
What? I don't even... I think he's like Jackie. He talks with a smile.
Yeah,
he starts laughing even before anything funny has been said.
The movies. And I was like, man, I got to be carrying Matt Damon's clubs, you know, so that was
called acting.
One of the things, and that was also one of the things you had to subdue. It's kind of true to the period. But that's not what the film is about. The film is it's a difficult era for folks, but that's really not what the film is about.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, dear. And back to Cameron Diaz. It's like a press conference. How important was it for you to make the film not just eye candy for men, but accessible to women? Number 1.
She had nothing to do with it. They told her where to stand, and she did it.
We didn't want women to go, look at the screen, and young girls look at it and go, well...
Well, she wrote the movie now.
I just don't really...
All right, get her off my radio airwaves.
And then back to Will Smith, number 2. Why isn't this a golf movie, this Bagger Vance?
The movie deals with...
Sell out.
With golf, but it's not...
Making the black man look like Step and Fetch It.
A golf movie. It has...
it ain't no golf movie.
It deals with the analogy between golf and life. And I guess the central focus is sort of...
Spike Lee would have made this movie. Matt Damon would have been carrying Will Smith's club.
the concept in the film is...
All right. I don't care about that movie.
If only.
No one's going to go see it.
And here, I guess Matt Damon talks about what success has done for him. Number 17.
Yeah, gets him laid.
The only thing that success or whatever has done for me is just...
He gets into Nobu.
Really made me feel more strongly about what I already thought before it happened, which was the only thing that really matters. You know, it's just going to sound so trite and hokey. You know what I'm going to say, but it's true. The only thing that matters is, your really kind of deep relationships. That's what defines you. And
what about Poontang?
The rest of it's bullshit.
Oh, he's so full of it. This guy was so hungry to be a star, he had to go write his own script.
Let us interview him. We'll get to the truth. And it's time again for People Magazine to make their choice of the sexiest man alive.
It's me. It's got to be me.
Who is it?
Here's Galina Espinoza to talk about the magazine's choice, number 19.
Now you're getting to an important story.
The first sexy man of the
she's smiling.
millennium is Brad Pitt.
That's true.
Yeah, they got it right this time.
And it isn't really very much of a surprise because...
You know who's a sexy man?
Who?
Me. I'm in shape. I'm thin.
That's not what we're talking about.
I'm making my argument.
Here.
I'm making an argument for me.
Maybe you came in second.
Oh, there you go. Let's see who's second.
Brad Pitt is a name that comes up every year. Whenever we're putting together this issue, he is always considered a finalist, almost automatic.
When I flare my nostrils, I'm sexy.
Do you realize that Brad Pitt is the only guy to be named this by People Magazine twice?
What about Rush Limbaugh? Did you see that guy? He lost weight, but he still looks fat. Yeah, I love fat, thin guys.
Looks like an eraser.
What else, Robbie?
So here, Galina, now you want to know if you're sexy or not? These are the qualities Brad Pitt has.
All right, I'll be honest.
That got him chosen.
Obviously, Brad Pitt is good looking, but what...
All right, I'm not good looking. Okay, that's one strike against me.
We heard repeatedly in interviewing his friends, his ex-girlfriends, is that he is just a really down-to-earth, nice guy.
All right, so I have 2 strikes against me.
He has that reputation in Hollywood. He's not known as a prima donna. He's someone who everyone likes. You never hear bad things about him, you know, not even whispers. Not even.
Boy, I'm way down on the list.
You're just off the list.
I might go for ugliest man.
Bad whispers about him. And he really, I think, provided a lot of encouragement to women out there who feel like men don't want to commit, men don't want to...
You know why this is such a bogus story? I'll tell you why. I know people who know Brad Pitt, and they do say he's a nice guy, but the problem is he's dumb as a wall. And any woman who's gone out with him, including Gwyneth Paltrow, could not take it. As good looking as he is, he's a himbo. And he's a bore.
That doesn't make him not sexy.
I know women who have gone out with him, and they said he is so good looking, you just want to stay with him because you can't believe how good looking he is. But he is so unattractive with his intelligence.
You're jealous.
No, this is not me saying it.
Jealous.
Okay, I'm jealous, but let me tell you the rest of the story. So the reason why this story is bogus is...
I have met Brad Pitt.
They should say he's the best looking man on the planet.
I have met Brad Pitt.
Go ahead.
And he's a sweetheart.
Good. He's a nice guy.
He's a sweetheart.
Talk about how dumb he is.
And a
You haven't spent time with him.
She's avoiding the question like Bush.
I didn't hear a word he said.
Women are not turned on by him. Even the best looking women.
Are you kidding? I'm not a woman.
They're turned on by his looks. He's the best looking man in the world.
What are you interested in a woman?
Looks and personality. That I am telling you, I could not stay with a woman.
At a magazine.
I could not stay. No, that's right. That's good looking.
That's what we're talking
That's lust.
about. That is what we're talking about.
You're talking about the sexiest man.
This is what he is. He's sexy because you look at him and you start thinking.
I know I'm ugly, and I know I have a bad personality. So I'm a double loser. But I'm telling you, there are guys who have...
You do not have a bad personality.
Yes, I do.
You're not ugly.
Yes, I am.
You don't think you're the most attractive person, but you're not ugly.
No, I'm ugly.
Oh.
Trust me, I'm bone ugly.
Yes,
Fred. You're nice to say that, but Fred thought I was wearing a Halloween mask.
The other day, I meant to tell you, I said, you know what? But you rush around here so fast nobody can even talk to you.
No, I'm busy.
I meant to tell you, you looked gorgeous the other day. Your hair especially looked very good the other day.
Where was this?
And right here.
That's my hair's good looking.
No.
What about my face?
You know, you're always, it really looked great.
Really?
The other day.
Well, what happened today?
I don't know. I haven't looked at you today. I mean.
You want to know something, honey? What? You make it a point to stop me when I'm good looking.
I meant to. I said, look, he's racing so fast I can't even stop him.
Catch that moment.
You make it a point.
Chase you down the hall.
Go ahead. Anyway, so go ahead, Robin. What does this woman have to say now?
No, she's done.
Good. I'm sick of her.
Everybody's sick of her now and how good looking and attractive Brad Pitt is.
Yeah, like he needed to hear that.
He needs another accolade. And Growing Pains the movie airs on Sunday night on ABC. Alan Thicke was here earlier, and Kirk Cameron is with us now. What did you think when you were approached to do this reunion show?
You thought, thank God, I got some work.
I actually thought it would be a lot of fun. I actually thought that would really be a lot of fun to... not only fun to do, but also it would be fun for people to see. You know, I remember watching shows as a kid growing up, and it would really be fun now to see what's...
All right. We get the idea. It's fun.
Say it again. And here he talks about seeing the cast for the first time after several years.
Of course, Alan and Joanna and Tracy look the same, but Jeremy, he was much shorter than I was, and now he's much taller than I am. And then he's got his very cool goatee, and Ashley, she was 7 or 8 years old on the show, and now she's 17, and she's a young lady. And we were just catching up with each other and seeing what's been going on.
So you catch up with him on Sunday night. And they have decided that rap mogul Sean Puffy Combs will go on trial on January 8th on those gun and bribery charges stemming from a Midtown nightclub shooting. Lawyers in the case agreed to this yesterday. That's what's happening.
Good, Robin. I have to go find Scott to pace his hair, so I have to leave. Jackie, way too many Heineken Martling. Chat with Jackie. Win his new CDF Jackie this Sunday from 10 to 12 p.m. on IATA.com. Tomorrow night, November 4th, at the Web Theater. Tomorrow night, November 4th, at the Web Theater in Phoenix, Arizona. For MP3 audio and filthy 3D Jokeman, visit jokeland.com. And Frank R. Coleman's book, To Russia for Love, go to russiaforlove.com. Russian Brides. I want to thank Bridget the Midget for playing along this morning. And you can go to, what is it, bridgetthemidget.com or something? I don't even know.
I forget what her website was.
Bridget's Playhouse.
Yeah, Bridget's Playhouse. That's what it was.
Oh, Bridget's Playhouse.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. David Hasselhoff's Jekyll-Hyde.com. And go see him in Jekyll and Hyde. David Hasselhoff, thanks for coming in. Mike Walker, thanks for being with us. Alan Thicke, thank you. Growing Pains Reunion this Sunday at 7 o'clock on ABC. Yeah, Bridget'sPlayhouse.com. And Mike Walker, check out his TV show.
Every day.
Every day, the National Enquirer. I have to go cram $100,000.
You think you can get $100,000?
Yeah, with my backside, because I want to prepare for Monday's show.
It's a game show.
See my Baba Booey at Madison Square Garden at the Professional Bull Riders All-Star Shootout. Stuttering John at the Donkey Show every Thursday night. And Benji with Oral Pleasure Specialist Summer Hayes on nyexotics.com. Book KC at AOL.com. All right.